Double tap, y'all. Double tap. Sorry about the typing, y'all.
Hey,
Yo.
what are we doing? How was work?
Huh?
How was work?
Oh, it was work. I'm gonna do a Loca update
Oh,
and talk about that kind of shit.
let me drop then.
Yeah, yeah. Um I'm not gonna do panels for this. I'm not gonna do panels for this. I think she has a heart of gold. She has integrity of gold. She's just a heart of gold. She's gold. Once I get through covering what happened yesterday, what happened this morning, Mom, if you wanted to get a box when that's all done, to clear up anything that you would need to clear up, and Joanne is welcome as well. Obviously, I spoke to both of those amazing women before I even agreed to hit the live button, because at the end of the day, what matters is real life when it comes to this, in my opinion. What matters is that they are respected, that the situation that happened is respected. And everything that goes along with that. Once it hits a little closer to 6, I'll get started. Let some people get in here. We're going to keep the chat respectful, right? We're going to keep the chat respectful. They are very much aware that me and Loka have not been cool, okay? They are very much aware that there has been distance with me and Loka. They are aware I spoke to Joanne on a phone call this morning, that I've held awareness on Loka and why. They are very up to date with what is going on and what has been going on. So, if that T page is live, somebody in here, if that T page is live, can you let them know? They do have my main blocked. I'll get to that at some portion in this live. But my main was blocked. So, if you wanted to let them know that I'm live, they can stream me, they can, however they need to hear it, however they have access to it, however they want to do, however they're comfortable doing it. But I definitely am going to cover that T page. I have a pretty big message for that T page, just as much as I have a really big message for these friends, for the friends, okay? Did you mean to request? Up your nose! Puppy nose. Come your nose. I don't think she meant to request. I think she requested by accident. A couple more minutes. Hey Byron, how are you? Mods, if they're not being vile, if they're not being foul, if they're not whatever, don't worry about blocking. The more ears that this message hits, I feel like it's going to be for the better. So don't worry about blocking. If they want to get disrespectful, and if you guys feel like I think that it would be disrespectful, then just go ahead and get them out of here. Don't even worry about muting. Just block them right out. Wow, there's a lot to cover. Love, can you send me that one screenshot to our Discord, our individual Discord, or is it? Never mind. I have access to it. Give it one more minute. It's almost 6. One more minute. It's almost 6, and then I'll start from the beginning, and we'll go from there. While I'm speaking, you guys are more than welcome to comment, but I'm just letting you know right now that I'm going to try to stay focused, so I probably won't read your comments right away. Because I do have quite a bit to cover. Everybody done sharing? Everybody shared it out? So I know that the last time that things happened with Loca, right? It was a wish and a recommendation that things please be kept off live, right? I'll let everybody know right now that on the back end, I am the one that called Loca's moms this morning and got her help. Made sure the baby was safe. Loca right now is safe, and the kids are safe. Hold on. You get. We aren't playing games. Go, get out of here. Go for now. Go with your mother. Cat me or at me. Yeah, so I was the one to make that call. And I definitely ran it by both of them to host this live and give an update and talk about the things that a lot of people have seen since yesterday, since last night, when I guess all of this transpired. So I didn't know that the crash out was happening, the manic episode was happening until this morning when I woke up. I was informed this morning when I woke up at 5 o'clock that some things had happened last night. T-Page live, her live. That T-Page. What's the name of that? What's T? Okay. So everybody's been noticing for the last couple of weeks that she's been live on that T-Page, right? And not just like popping in and out here for an hour, there for an hour, right? It's been for hours. And when I say hours, I mean this T-Page goes live for like 16 straight hours. Okay? So I went to bed pretty early, so I don't think that last night's live completely was on the T-Page. I think it was on her own when things really transpired. And then this morning, what I was able to witness with my own two eyes this morning was her live in the T-Page. Okay? So I'm gonna back up to last night in her own live. Okay? I was made aware that Becca had called for a wellness check. Becca called for a wellness check. Loca was live. She was being erratic. She was saying off-the-wall crazy things like what happened last time. I give props to Becca for making the call. Okay? I want to make that very clear right now. For you making that call, I do give you props. And don't feel like you're a target, because trust me, I got a whole lot of people to cover. But I withdraw the flowers at, you are an OG, first of all, and people know what I'm talking about when I say you're an OG. That means that there is a select group of people on this app, on this side of the FYP, that go way back with Loca. Okay? I'm not talking about a year. I'm not talking about 2 years. I'm talking about like 3-4 years. Some of them 5. Okay? Last year, when the same exact thing happened, again, I made the call. I had the communication with her mother. Some people know that, some people don't, because I didn't really share it to a lot of people. It wasn't really a public thing, right? I firmly believe that this situation and any communications on private matters that I had with her mother, and I've stated this multiple times, doesn't need to make it to the internet. Respectfully, I love you all, but it's just not your business, okay? So, when the calls were made last year for the wellness checks, and I talked to the sheriff about this. I not only talked to the sheriff about this last year, but I talked to the sheriff about that again this morning. They show up, okay? Last time it was multiple times. They showed up, and in my very humble opinion, they failed her, because they kept showing up and they did nothing. Now, here's where I have a problem, because now it's 2025 and they did the same exact thing. I give you props for making the call, but the problem I have is that on live, you recognized that they went there and they were like, oh, you don't need us? Okay, we're out of here. You watched that. I know you watched that because you made a comment in a live where you recognized that you called them, you sent them, they did nothing. The problem I have is, as her friend, and not just you, because there were multiple of you in that live last night, as her friend, what was the next step? What was the next step? If you were awake long enough to make the call, and you were awake long enough to see that they pulled up and then they pulled away, what was your next step? Because here's where I have another problem. All of the OGs know Joanne. Every single one of you knows Joanne. All of you know that Joanne has a TikTok. All of you know that Joanne is also very close with Loca, her mother. You guys know this. It is a big problem for me that y'all know this. You know that there is a direct source to get her help. And you know this because I did it last year and you knew exactly who I had to call to get her that help. And you failed it. You stopped right there. As soon as they pulled away, you stopped. And I'm going to tell you how I know that here in a minute. But you stopped. That was it. Okay? Now let's fast forward to this morning, right? Because I didn't know any of this was going on last night. I was asleep. I work very early in the morning. Everybody that knows me knows that. So I wake up in the morning, get ready for my day. I go to work. Okay? I'm at work doing my thing. I start getting messages. Hey, this, and this is going on. I start watching from the outside. Clearly the things going on in that T-Page live, out of control, not good. Okay? I watch for a little bit. And I'm waiting. Okay, like everybody's kind of quiet. This is like a little bit awkward. We have a little bit of like laughing going on. Like, did somebody call already? Like, are we waiting on something? Right? I didn't want to make an executive decision if one of her friends, which I assumed was already going to or already had made the executive decision. So I paid attention. Well, as this live goes on this T-Page, and her camera is on, and she's holding the baby out the window and doing what happens when she has these episodes. And I'm watching this, and it's continuing. Nobody's doing anything. Nobody did anything. Nobody was doing anything. Except the people in the chat, okay? I'm about to dismantle the F out of this T-Page, okay? Tell me why there are people in the T-Page chat telling y'all to please drop her. Not only is it not okay for you to be using that as clout, and I don't give a shit as a T-Page, whatever come up you're trying to be on, I don't care what you call it, okay? Because what I don't call it is integrity. And it is very obvious to me that you were more worried about clout and numbers than you were integrity. And you proved that in that live. No ifs, ands about it. I have never seen what I saw in that T-Page live, and y'all just sat there. Now let me go a little further into that. There were some people from my side over here, right? Because me and Loca have not been cool. We have not sat with each other. Her moms are very aware that I brought awareness on her and why, and that I held her accountable. They are very, very aware. Everybody that went in there asking for her to be dropped, like, yo, this is not entertainment, blocked and muted. Blocked and muted. Blocked and muted. Okay? So I kind of already knew that this was going on. So after I talk to mom, I say, Okay, everybody that needs to be on the way, right? And here's what's even more messed up. When I make the call to mom has no idea what's going on. Because not only one that got a hold of them, including Joanne, who is on TikTok, and the OGs know her. Help, the cops are on the way, mom's on the way, dad's on the way to go make sure the baby's safe, make sure she's good, right? So I say to mom, should I go in there and ask them to drop, do you want me to go in there and ask them to drop her? Because I can do that and let them know, like give an update, let them know that help is on the way. Please drop her. She's showing the baby. It's out of control. I go in the live. I put in the comments, her mother is on the way. Like help is on the way. Please let me up. I was requesting the box. I got blocked. Before I got blocked, they read my comment. And Phoenix, you were absolutely in the panel. You were actually in the panel when I left the comment. I have a big problem with you. I've always had a problem with you. But you know what it is with you? Is that it seems like at least once a month you prove to me why I can't fucking stand you. Okay? I can't stand you, and here's why. You knew from last year, because you know what happened, okay? You knew from last year exactly what the signs were. You watched it happen. Instead of trying to call one of her people to the live, have them share the live to somebody, you were worried about what I was doing yesterday. You knew she was in a manic episode and you're asking this girl what the tea on me yesterday was? And meanwhile, you have a lady in the panel while Loca is going through it, asking you if she can please send you something that's important. And the best you got is, you got to get a ticket. You got to get a ticket in the Discord to send me a DM. So you're sitting in a panel. You're sitting in a panel with her, watching this all unfold. Okay? Watching this all unfold. I hear a couple of hee-hees and some cackles out of you, the same as I hear from little Ghost Rider there in the corner, because I got all your names, trust me. Every single one of them. Little Ghost Rider and Miss Freestyle, the little mod, yeah, I'm coming for your neck too. Because please, can somebody explain to me why you left her in that panel for so long? Y'all didn't let her people up. You blocked and muted every single person. Okay? And on everything I love, if you come at me with, we just felt she was safe. We just knew she was safe. Explain to me why she shows the police on the camera and you think it's appropriate that you're going to be safer than the two police officers sitting in front of her. And try to tell me that you have integrity and that it wasn't about clout. That was disgusting. Diabolical, absolutely disgusting. And let's get back to the friends, because I need you to explain to me how I was the only one to get a hold of her parents at 8 o'clock this morning. Maybe it was a little earlier than that. Well, I'm just going to say 8. How? How was I the only one to contact her family to let them know that that baby was in danger? And not that she did it intentionally, but those that know that she's not okay when she's in this state. And you can't tell me you didn't know that she had the baby because they were allowing her to show the baby on camera. Where were y'all? Why are you calling her your friend, right? You all think that I'm just such a villain in your story. Oh, I don't even know why MJ's even live about this. She was dragging Loca. Is that your definition of that? I am super curious. Or is it accountability? Is it accountability? Is that why y'all don't like me and you think I'm a villain in your story because I hold people accountable? Something that clearly y'all don't do because the enabling is what leads to this? Where were y'all? I don't have any attempted DMs from any of you. Okay? You can run with the fact, oh, we don't got her number. I don't have an attempted contact from not a single one of y'all. Joanne has TikTok and she didn't get a single attempted contact from not one of y'all. And Becca, you first and foremost, you know exactly who Joanne is. We just went through this a year ago. All of the OGs know who Joanne is. Where were y'all? What are y'all doing? She's doxing her kids' names. She's talking about her mothers. She's outing all of this stuff. She outed her business. And here's the thing, T-Page. Here's the thing, T-Page. You can't even say it was because you were waiting for this, and that, right? Because nobody even called the police until her mom did after I called her. She sat in that live and she told y'all exactly where she was from. At any point, any one of you could have dropped from that panel. That panel was full. There's 6, 7, 8, 9, 8 of you. No, there was more than that because Loca's not even in this screenshot. You have a full panel of people that could have dropped and called. She told y'all where she was from. Any one of you could have called, and not a single person did all morning. None of you. Why? Why? Why not? Like, I'd love to know. I'd love to know what kind of hustle y'all were trying to do on the back end. Okay? For me, what sets it in for me is at the end of the day, y'all know who Joanne is. All of you. That's a direct line. Joanne is a direct line. Now, I'm not going to be on here just giving out phone numbers, mama's phone numbers. I don't do that just as much as I ain't going to tell your business. I'm not giving out the mama's phone number. Okay? But one of them has TikTok. One of them has TikTok. All of the OGs knew that. None of them got a hold of her. None. The call wasn't made until I made the call. And I made the call not on live. Nobody's been knowing what's been going on all day. Nobody. A select few, my mods, the people in my corner. That's it. Y'all failed. Y'all failed. What's T? You failed. I don't know if you're new to this. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what that was this morning. But that wasn't integrity. That wasn't keeping somebody safe. Me trying to come up there after I tell you help is on the way, her mom's on the way, the police are on the way, and I'm requesting your box and I get blocked. Everybody trying to help her, telling you to drop her. You don't know her. Right? You don't go back with her. You don't have the history with her. You don't have any of that. So why all the deleting? Why all the blocking? Why all the silencing? And your mod talking about, oh, we're just keeping her safe. We're just keeping her safe. She feels safe. She feels safe. Right?
First off,
Don't
I
first off me,
I don't
and you
know.
better
I
make it
don't know.
fucking
I
good.
don't know who mute you.
Who did?
I have no idea. One of my mods in my live, they can answer to that. But fourth of all,
What about
I just
the
met
6 other
Loca.
people? What about the 6 other 7, 8? What about the 7 or 8 other people that were in your
Okay,
chat?
so if you watch my live and
Ended.
this morning, you seen
Ended.
that I had about 600 people in there. I can't pay attention to every single thing that's going on inside of my
You
chat.
should.
The
You
only
should
thing
when
that
you
I
have
was
somebody that is
doing,
not
no,
okay in your
because I
panel.
was
No,
actually
listen,
checking on her.
this isn't how the fuck we do it over here, okay? You're gonna stay muted. That's what you're gonna do. You're gonna stay muted or you're gonna get the fuck out because you're gonna listen. That's not how you handle it. The fact that you even admit you had that many people in there while you had a girl in your panel showing her child while she's crashing out, that doesn't work for me. That doesn't work for me. And your mods knew that. Your mods knew that. You've been around her just long enough to know that what was going on in your life was not the norm. That was not the norm. That's not normally how she talks. That's not normally how she acts. And the fact that over and over and over, you allowed her to have her child on camera while she's crashing out and screaming out windows, and you want me to sit here and believe a fucking word you have to say. Because you don't care about that girl. You don't even know her.
You're right, I don't know her, but she has messaged me about personal stuff that I have been trying to get to know her about. And I was on the outside of the app, not on the inside, actually trying to check on her, but she was not responding. And she did not want to be dropped. And the reason why we did not drop her was because we were not safe. We didn't feel safe for her to get off
Okay, let me accept that for just a second.
until we
Perfect.
seen the police were there with her.
Okay, but I have a problem with that because you, after seeing the police, still left her in the fucking panel. You still left her in the panel. Y'all saw the police and you still left her in the panel. And even prior to that, other than the police or other than you trying to contact her, who did you try to contact? Did you try to contact any of the people that come in there and support her? Did you try to contact Cartel? Did you try to contact Becca? Did you try to contact M? Did you try to contact anybody other than her to try to get her help while y'all sat there and did nothing and
Yes,
allowed her to do what she
I
did on
actually
live?
found out her address. Someone sent me her address, but I didn't know what I could do with that when the police were already there. And the reason why we didn't just immediately drop with the police there was because of the way that she was still acting. So
So,
we were
so
afraid
answer
that
me
she
this.
was going to.
So in the first 5 minutes of your live, when she's screaming that she's from Bristol, PA, that wasn't good enough for you. You needed an address.
Well, like I said, I don't know this woman. So when she was on my live before, the very first time, I made her a mod because she was cool people. And I don't know what happened on the other night. Like somebody in your chat just commented and said that something happened when I fell asleep. I can't control whatever happened. I'm still trying to look through my live replays of what happened. And ever since that live, that's when she went on live herself and was having that moment that she did. And we tried to check on her and she still was not trying to listen to us. But from the messages I have from Loca, me and Loca are, I wouldn't say pretty cool or best of friends, but Loca loves
You
me and I
don't.
love Loca.
You don't know her. Okay, I'm gonna make this as clear as I
I'm just
possibly
saying from
can.
what she sent me.
You don't know her. You don't know the history with her. You don't know how this goes. Clearly, you don't know the signs. What's
I
alarming to
don't.
me, what's alarming to me, let me help you mute. What's alarming to me is you've been around her long enough to know that what was going on right from the first 4 minutes of your life was not normal and it was not okay. And you let it continue. None of her people got in the panel. I literally listened to your live and I heard your mod say we're not letting anybody up. So even the fact of any of her people trying to request up to let you know what was up, they weren't allowed. I heard it from my own 2 ears.
When you say cartel, do you mean the lady that's in Brooklyn?
Loca is in your lives for 12 to 16 hours every time you're live.
Yes,
I've heard her
the
people tell
past two
you
days.
exactly who they are.
I don't know her people. I know I do have a mod named Cartel that was in the
So
panel.
you don't so you just assigning people just to assign people.
Yes, because she was a supporter and she was in my live for a very long time. I would go to sleep and wake up with her in my live. So that's somebody that I wanted as my mod. Even when
I mean,
people were
I'm going to be honest.
harassing
You
me
lost
about her
me
being a
at
mod.
you fall asleep in your live, and anything, just anything's going on. We're full blown live, and just anything goes.
Right. I mean, I stream 14 to 16 hours. So, yes, the last hour, maybe hour and a half, I fall asleep. But Loco was a mod when whatever happened. So she could have controlled whatever was going on, which I still don't know what is going on because I can't find it in the live replay because I have so
Let
many.
me explain it to you. She was in a full blown manic episode. Her child was very much in danger. Okay.
No, not that
Her
live. I was there.
her child. Oh, okay, perfect. So
I'm
you
talking about
acknowledge it. So
the
you
night.
acknowledge that she was not okay. Her child was in danger, and you kept her on a TikTok live in a panel.
No, I'm talking about the live before that, before this started. There was something that had happened on the panel.
Miss Try Me Not. I see your face over in that. So are you Miss Try Me Not? I've got both of Loca's mothers in my chat right now. So do you really want to come up here and look them in the face and tell them that what y'all hosted and what happened and transpired this morning was actually okay? Do you want to look two mothers in the face and tell them that what transpired and everything y'all allowed, which included their grandbaby to be shown on a TikTok live camera over and over while his mother was crashing out? Do you want to explain that to them? To
It
keep
says
an
her
eye out on
relatives
her.
requested to keep her in the live. That's what a comment just said.
Who requested to keep her in alive?
It says her relatives requested to keep her in the live for the one I was present in, the second one.
Oh, and who exactly would that be?
I'm not sure. They know
Because I
more
have
of
her
her.
mother right here saying no, we didn't.
Which
So
one
you
is
mean to tell me that you told a family member that you would keep her in the live, but when all of her other people are in there trying to ask to come up in the panel, your mods are saying nope, we're not letting anybody up. We're just keeping her safe.
I
Well,
see the I
none of
I
you
see the
contacted
invite
anybody
request.
of importance that could have actually helped her.
I see the request, and nobody that was trying to come up was somebody that I saw that knew her. And I shuffle out the people on my panel,
Let
so
me explain
eventually they would
something
have
to
made it
you.
up there.
Even if you were sleeping when
I
I was
wasn't.
requesting, you had probably at least 3 mods in that live when I
Well, I
got
believe
blocked.
you were blocked by the time I seen it because when I came to look up your page, it said you were blocked. And I've never seen this profile picture before. I didn't even know who you were. And I can
Interesting.
go in my live highlight replay right now, and people were saying all negative comments will be blocked because they didn't want it to trigger her. People were complimenting her baby and saying positive things so she could read it.
Spill a tea. You say that y'all called the cops. I would like to know who y'all is because the cops weren't called until her mother called when I called her mother. Okay? And we've all rewatched the live. I watched it this morning.
You block comments telling you to drop her. I didn't block anything, so I would appreciate if you would say they.
Yeah, but you were awake because you were talking.
I
I
was
don't
awake,
understand.
but
I don't
like I said,
understand
I
why
was
you're not
outside of the
understanding how
app.
this works.
I was
Nothing should have been
messaging her.
silenced during that
I
because
was
if
messaging her on outside of the app, so I couldn't see everything that was going on the live because I was too busy trying to actually
I
talk
can't.
to her.
I can't with you. I can't with you. I can't with you. We're just skipping over the fact that somebody was not okay. It was very, very evident that they were not okay. It was very evident that her child was not okay. I don't know why you're not understanding. I don't know why you're not understanding that what you did is fucked up. And what you did is it's not tea, it's not clout, okay? And you can't go with the we were keeping her safe bullshit, okay? You can't go with that. You cannot go with that because you kept her in the live after she showed the police. I don't want you in my box. I don't want you in my box. I don't want you in my box. I can't argue with somebody that doesn't get the point, okay? I can't go back and forth. I called the police right after I spoke to MJ, and Loca's dad went straight to Loca's house. Yeah, and what's T? What's T? You're live, okay? It was going on for I want to say the better part of an hour before I had to make the executive decision to call because what I was waiting on was people like her friends because I don't sit with Loca anymore. Waiting for somebody to show up, waiting for somebody to go in the live, waiting for somebody to be accepted into the box, waited for somebody to interject in the comments. Everybody was muted and blocked. Everybody. You better have found your integrity, because if you didn't find your integrity, I don't want to fucking hear it. I'm going to be transparent.
Basically, all I wanted to say was, like I said, Loca is somebody that's new to my life, obviously. And so,
What did you find? What did you find?
well, honestly, I found out that I don't give a fuck about what you're saying because I don't know you.
Yeah,
Thank you.
that's awesome. That's awesome. Adios. That's crazy as hell. Especially knowing that her family is actually in the chat right now. That all day we've been making sure and dealing with the fact of making sure that not only her but her babies are safe. So that's a fucking crazy statement. And that right there tells me that you have not a lick of integrity, that you don't care. You would rather have the clout than the integrity, which is why you are live, sleeping, letting whatever go on your fucking platform to up your following. You don't care. You don't care. And yeah, it's clear that you don't know anything about me. Cause I do. I've never cared about the views. Ever. It's weird. You did it for clout. I don't give a fuck what you say. You claim to care about her, but what was transpiring in your live was not something that she should have been kept in a box. Let me tell you why. Because people sitting in your panel like Phoenix knows exactly who Loca is. Phoenix knows exactly who sits with Loca. Phoenix knows that even if she doesn't know if they sit with Loca, who she could reach out to potentially get her some help. And not one time during the entire duration of that live did I hear her say, hey, do you think we could share this to so-and-so, or even share it yourself? You know what, Phoenix? You got to get a ticket. You got to get a ticket to get a message to Phoenix. That's how much y'all fucking lack integrity. It's embarrassing. It's embarrassing. Regardless if I fuck with Loca or not, I have my feelings about Loca. She's still a human. She's still a mother. And that what happened last night and today is not okay. I don't care who you are. I don't care if you were the biggest T page on the whole entire app. I don't care. I've never cared. My point is that the fact that I don't sit with Loca and I seem to have been the only one that actually did care. She said in the first 4 minutes of that live that I watched today exactly where she was from. And you mean to tell me that in all that time, y'all were calling the police, calling the police. Oh, we know she's on live and manic and she's not understanding and she's not making sense and all this, but I'm going to message her. You don't even know who your mods are. You don't even know that your mods are friends with her, and you don't message them. Was Becca not in your chat? Was Becca not in your chat? Because I'm reading a comment right here from Becca that says, oh, absolutely. Been with Loca 3 years. We got her. Appreciate those who cared. I know that's not the first time Becca's been in your chat. Phoenix definitely knows who Becca is. All 5 children are good. 4 with me, another with grandmom. Has one. That's what's important. That is exactly what's important. That is exactly what's important. And I am so sorry. I am so sorry. I don't even know how to say it. I don't know how to say it. Because the call was made. What needed to be done got done. What also concerns me, what's tea, is the fact that you admit that you barely know her. You're hosting the live. She's manic. You're not sure if you even know what that is or if that's what she was, right? Because you barely know her.
They only know what Ashley's telling them.
Okay, first of all, I'm just going to say this. MJ had reached out to me and my mother. For those of you guys know Ashley's story, yes, she was adopted. The
You're
rest
kind
of
of
the
muffled.
bullshit that y'all hearing on this live, hold on. I'll take you out
Yeah,
of my.
you're kind of muffled.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, that's a lot better.
Okay. All you guys hear is one story. You guys do not know the rest. I do not air our family business on a live. But what you did, MJ, we respect you for what you did. You reached out. You
Oh, I don't know. You're cutting out again.
someone
Mama Joanne, your service was cutting out really bad, real bad. Yeah, it was cutting out really bad.
you know, we wanted to say thank you for what you did, MJ.
She allowed me to have it.
You know, anybody could have found me on TikTok, could have sent me a message.
Yeah,
For some of you guys don't know, MJ does have my telephone number. I do not give it out to many people. And we respect what you did, MJ. Don't let anybody come for you for what you did today.
yeah, I won't. I won't. I just what hurts me is I wish the people that were currently
Wait a
sitting
minute,
with
they're on the
her.
page talking about Ashley. Don't make me go. I want send the link to me. Someone send the link to me. Like this is bullshit. You don't bring family. I listen. Don't piss me off because I will be on that page. It's
Yeah,
okay. You did not know.
yeah. Well, what I explained, like the OG group definitely knows who you are. So, because you used to be in our chats all the time. There when the whole group of us was sitting with Loca, you were in and out the chats all the time. They definitely know exactly who you are.
Because every now and then I have to go check up on her live and make sure she's good.
Yep.
Sometimes she mutes me, but recently she just blocked me this week, so I don't know. So, Aryan Nation. Okay, first of all, she is not a racist.
Who? Who?
They also said you are using your Aryan Nation privilege or something. What the fuck kind of shit is that? MJ is not racist.
Yeah, listen. I've been going through it, man. I
Like seriously, when someone's going through a mental breakdown, they're going to say a lot of full of shit stuff. Don't you people know this?
no, they're stupid.
And if anybody wants to come after MJ about being a racist, come see me.
Hi, can you hear me?
Hey, Des.
I just wanted to say what they are saying over there. Yeah, it's definitely that you're using your Aryan Nation privilege to do something, and that you're also wanting clout from this. Just admit it. And why are you saying it's just a whole bunch. I'm recording over there. They did say, however, that anybody that comes over there and says anything bad about Loco will be muted. I will say that. But yes, they are claiming that you are racist. Cartel did go up. Cartel said that you are spinning a narrative, and that you just like to pick and poke and all of this extra shit. I've got most of it recorded. Thank you, Unicorn, because I can't do it for too long. So Locust Moms, I am I'm sending you so much love and light. MJ, I'm so freaking glad that you contacted them. There were so many people worried, and unfortunately, there were people that weren't, and y'all see who that is, and just please be careful with the people you choose to surround yourself with, because you'll never know until it's too late who they truly are. I love y'all.
Love you. Oh, I requested your mic back on. Yeah, I mean, what's insane to me, right? What's insane to me is that it's obvious that I'm passionate about somebody's mental health, whether I sit with them or not. I still have a history with her. She's still a human. She still deserved respect. She still, even if she was sitting in a newer place, had enough people around that have known her long enough to know exactly what the fuck was going on, and nobody did what they could have. Nobody. She should have never, the second she started showing Cairo, they should have never allowed her to stay in that panel. They should have never allowed her to stay in that panel. And if they did, at least keep her camera off and her mic off, so that at least she was in the presence, but you weren't projecting how much of a trigger. It's even a trigger, right? So she's already going through it, but now you're triggering other people because the people that sat with her and are her friends, it's a trigger for them. You absolutely silenced people. It is your platform. I don't give a fuck if you were taking a 27-year nap. It is your responsibility to host and control and maintain your live. And you're admitting that you're just giving mod to anybody. You're just giving mod to everybody. And so now, right, because you sit over here and you say you don't know me, and it's clear that you don't, but you're willing to go over there and with your whole chest talk about I'm Aryan what? Aryan what? What the fuck is that? Like, what are y'all talking about? You don't even know me. You don't know a damn thing about me. You also don't know a damn thing about the girl that you did that to this morning. You don't know a damn thing. Not a damn thing. And that's sad. And it's sad that you're willing to go live. It's sad that you're willing to go live and make an excuse for it rather than she goes through, I don't know, her history. I didn't mean to silence every single one of her people because that's what you did. You fell asleep, and to be honest, a lot of it you were still awake. As a matter of fact, when your mod talks about the fact that they're not letting anybody up, you were very much still awake because you agreed with her. Are you fucking K, dude? You don't have integrity. Not a single person in that panel had an ounce of integrity. Not even Phoenix. Phoenix, why in the fuck are you worried about what MJ was doing yesterday instead of submitting your ticket, removing your little ticket submit, and getting people in there that you know are close to her, that know that could probably help, that know her address? Nothing. You sat there. Bro, you sat there. Talking about cake and pie and cake. What? And saying I'm doing this for clout? Hello? What the fuck's wrong with you? I've been on this app for 4 years and I think I maybe just hit 4,900 followers. You think I give a shit about the number? When have I ever given a crap about a number? Okay? You don't see me live going live for 16 hours straight, not knowing what the fuck I'm doing, just throwing mod to everybody and you know what? Let me stay on live. You can't tell me that you're not worried about numbers when you're on live for days straight and you're sleeping on TikTok live. And you know what's even crazier? You got up here and you know what you didn't ask? You know what you didn't ask? If she was okay? If that little boy that you allowed to be projected all over your TikTok to what did you say? What, 500 people? If he was okay? You didn't ask that. You didn't ask that. But I'm up here for clout. But I'm up here for clout. Oh, he said 800 people. That's even worse. So that wasn't about bringing in the numbers, right? That wasn't about you being live and bringing in the numbers for the tea, right? Because the wrong people love to watch that shit. Diabolical. And I'll say it again. And let me explain this one more time for the kids who don't know how to clean their ears in the back. Her mothers are very well aware of the fact that I have not been sitting with Loca and why. They're also aware of what the people that say that they're her friends have also been doing to Loca and why. They have every receipt that they need. Every single receipt. They are well aware. They're well aware of my awareness. They're well aware of the friendship things, the money things. They're well aware. So I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear the, oh, well, if they only knew. They know. They know. But you know what? I have integrity. I have integrity. And whether Loca and I are beefing or not, just like last time, she is a human and she will get my respect. Will I fuck with her ever again? Probably not. But she's still human. She still deserves respect. And that's exactly what this is going to get, as well as privacy, because I also respect her mothers.
Hey, so I just wanted to say for Miss Try Me, whatever over there, you keep saying, or all of you actually keep saying that MJ is making an excuse that she was not helping Loca because she didn't sit with Loca anymore. How does that make sense? But she's the one that fucking helped Loca. Number one, make that make sense because it's really giving ignorant to the whole fucking situation and delusional as fuck. Number two, I'm quite confused on why you keep sitting there talking out the side of your neck. You talking about why do you keep talking about Loca? Why is she still talking about Loca? Da 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 da. Loca's moms are in here. If anybody wanted to say anything about anybody talking about Loca, it would be them. It is not your fucking call. You don't fucking know her. So stop sitting here acting like you know this, that, and the third. Okay? Because clearly MJ went and got her help. And y'all are what? Talking about fucking views. Please give it a rest. Literally, their moms are like she's sitting here saying, keep her out of your mouths. So why don't you just do yourself a favor and stop fucking talking about her? Stop talking about the situation in general. Because you bitches is the ones that are fucking delusional and getting called out for the wrong fucking thing. Y'all kept her up there while she showed that baby and did what she was doing, unfortunately, and had no control over herself. And y'all fucking loved it. Because it gave you views. That's the problem.
And what, yeah, exactly what you said, Des. What sense would it make if I didn't care? Like, right? I've talked about this so much. It's the humanity part. No, I don't sit with Loca. I haven't for quite a while. But that doesn't mean I don't have integrity to do the right thing when the right thing is needed. So if I didn't care and I didn't have integrity, why would I even fucking make the call? What benefit do they think? Like, yeah, that doesn't even make sense. That doesn't make any fucking sense at all.
It does.
None.
Please just stop the fucking theatrics. At this point, it's over with. MJ literally went and got them help. She addressed the fact that she thinks that y'all are fucking wrong for doing what you did. That's what she's standing on. Y'all are standing on something different. Fine, whatever the case may be. And you thought you ate what's tea with your little comments over here towards Cole, towards me, towards others while you were up here talking, right? And you're not eating. The only thing you're eating yourself into is literally bullshit. You're sitting with people who you don't even know. You didn't even run your panel correctly. You didn't run your panel correctly. Because how are you going to sit here and say I can't watch everything, but you're running it for 16 hours, and this is happening up in the panel, and you can't correct something? Y'all wanted her to stay up there? That's crazy. I'm gonna drop down, but I just wanted to say that. Thank you.
Yes, Loca is safe and the babies are safe. I will say that. Yeah, and that, I mean, the best thing that I can say is that that's the difference between integrity and somebody that's just literally simply looking for clout. I can't say that not a single person in that panel cared about her, okay? Because maybe they do, and maybe some of them just genuinely don't know her, but the right way about it was not to just keep it going. And you're in order for me to believe that any of y'all over there called the police, I'm gonna need to see receipts, because the police didn't show up until I called mom. They didn't, because she called them. She called them until dad was on the way. So tell me why the timing of them showing up matches mom's timing of calling, not y'all's. She told y'all where she was from in the first 3 minutes of that live. You could have made that call then.
I want to ask a question. I didn't know them. I don't know her that well. I couldn't tell. Okay, so be it. But how can a mental health nurse in the chats come in and never lay eyes on her and say, this is a mental health crisis, somebody get help? If someone that has never laid eyes on her can identify a situation, bitch, so can you.
Facts. It was obvious. I honestly, I don't care what they say. It was very obvious. It was very obvious. There's no other way to slice it. It was extremely obvious. Unfortunately, y'all lacked integrity. I don't care what anybody says. Y'all lacked integrity. There was plenty of things you could have done. You had plenty of facts enough to know exactly what calls you could have made. She was yelling where she was from, and y'all still kept her in that panel. And I don't buy that you were keeping her safe. Nope. Phoenix, you didn't do what you could. You completely lacked. To the host, you're running a mess. You're running a mess. You allowed that to happen. It's your platform. It's your responsibility. To the mods that were muting and blocking everybody that did know her. This is why I don't buy your, oh, I didn't know her, so yeah, because you muted and you blocked all the ones that did. You muted and you blocked everybody that knows her. Like, hello? If that doesn't scream that it was for clout, like, I don't know what does. I don't know what does. Like, I don't know what does. There were plenty of signs. She gave plenty of clues. Y'all care about her. Y'all know her, right? Y'all are fans and fan club. She's a supporter, right? So I can guarantee at least one of them was in her live last night when the crash out was happening. So you mean to tell me that she joins that live this morning and not a single one of them people in there, when she has spent hours and days in there, knew that she had a full crash out and a wellness check was called on her last night? Not a single one? Katie was even reporting her live. You know, like, kicking it with Katie. It's different. It's different and it's more passionate when you know somebody, when you have history with somebody, when you care about somebody. Yes, I have talked about Loca. I've brought lots of awareness on Loca. I have held Loca accountable, okay? She fucks up a lot, and I hold her accountable. I'm always the one to call her out. I'm always the one to call it out. I'm always the one to advocate. Some people like it. Some people, whatever. At the end of the day, it doesn't really matter. It's accountability, right? It always boils down to accountability. I've never wanted her to lose. But I also have to set a boundary, right? We're all allowed boundaries. I have to set a boundary in order to keep myself safe when I'm learning and I'm seeing that people aren't ready, when she's not ready. It's okay to set those boundaries. It doesn't mean that you excuse and enable the behavior. And that's exactly what a lot of y'all over there are doing, right? Because it's all about the clout and the arguments and who can go back and forth, and y'all allowing her to host panels and platforming her, or y'all sitting in her panels when you see all the signs. I'm so irritated at the fact that all the signs have been there, that this is going, it was coming, it was headed this way. As her friends, why are you sitting on the panels and the platforms and watching this shit unfold, and you do nothing because you'd rather sit and entertain the drama than get 10 steps ahead and try to intercept it and let her know? What are y'all doing? What are y'all doing? You've been sitting in her panels calling me racist for a fucking week. Like what? Baby G, you were like the whole mass start of you and Cartel. Where are y'all at? Baby G, where you been? Where were you? Where are y'all? So far, the only one that even got a half a bouquet of flowers was Becca for calling last night. But they walked away. What was the next step? What was the next step? You know she has the baby. When was the next step gonna happen? Oh yeah, we called, they walked away, yep, guess going to bed. What? What about the baby? What? I don't care if you fuck with her or not. I really don't care. I really don't. Again, I haven't sat with her in a better part of 2 months. But the OGs know she had a baby at home. All that shit happened on her live last night too. What about the baby? Hello? And you can't say you didn't know. You can't say you didn't see the signs. We went through the same exact thing last year with her. Just a year ago. You knew all the signs. You know all the things she says. You know that when things she's saying aren't making sense, it's happening. When she's confused. When she's speaking and she's confused, it's happening. My hope is that use integrity, people, please. You can beef with someone, you can hate someone, you can heavily dislike people. You all of these things, right? All of these things. Let me explain something to you, right? And I'm going to use Phoenix as an example because the entire app just thinks I hate this girl so much. Hate's a really strong word. Do I think that she lacks all types of integrity and that she sold herself for the internet? Absolutely. But let me explain something to you. If I knew where she lived, right? And I seen something wrong, whether I like her or not. If I see something wrong, I see signs of something wrong, I see signs of danger. I may not agree with her. Her and I may not see eye to eye, but I'm making that call. It's the right thing to do. It's called integrity. If I was to see her on live and things aren't right, things are not okay, I could sit here and I could think of at least 2 people that I know for a fact that sit with her. Getting messages out, yo, like, I'm seeing this. I know we don't fuck with each other. I know we don't like each other. I'm seeing this. Yo. It's not hard, people. And if they didn't, you know, if they have a ticket, right? If they have a ticket in order to get a message to them, and I gotta be in a Discord to get a ticket to get a message through, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna find a T page that posts her all the time. All the time. Like, they're talking about calling on me. Calling who? Listen, you call the police here and let me tell you something. Me and my local PD are like this, homies. Okay, so let me explain to you what's gonna happen. Go ahead and call. I'm begging you, because what's gonna happen is I'm gonna sit down with my buddies on my front porch table and I'm gonna play them your live. That's what I'm gonna do. Matter of fact, do you want me to call them for you? Do you want me to call them for you? Because that's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna run downstairs and brew a pot of coffee. Yeah, I'm gonna run downstairs, brew a pot of coffee. I hope I have Jason's favorite creamer, but if I don't, fuck it, I'm gonna run to the store. Matter of fact, if I don't and he gets here first, he's gonna let me run to the store, okay? And then we're gonna sit and we're gonna watch your live. And I'm gonna explain to him who Loca is, what the situation is, what happened, and then I'm gonna show them exactly what y'all allowed. So go ahead. Make that call. That's fucking weird. Why would you worry about wasting resources? Why would you call on me, but you didn't call on her? So you're angry, right? You're feeling some type of way because I might be calling out your image. So you're gonna make a call on me, but you wasted 2-3 hours this morning. You couldn't make a call for her. And you want me to respect you for integrity, because that's what I work off over here is integrity. So you want me to respect you. You want me to listen to your conversation when you lack integrity, but you're willing to call on somebody who literally has the girl's mothers in her chat, who's bringing awareness to the fact of what y'all did was wrong, and you want to make a call on me, but you couldn't make a call for her. And she was holding on to a child, a baby. Call. 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 Because it wouldn't be the first sheriff that I talked to today. Because you want to know what else? I did talk to the Bristol sheriff today. Why? Because I'm still advocating for her, because she's a human. She's a human. Advocating. The mental health aspect. Why do y'all keep showing up for mental health checks, but you walk away from her? And you walk away from her until it's too late. And now you want to show back up and just toss her in jail for charges. I'm not okay with that. Whether I fuck with her or not, I'm not okay with that. Help her. We're calling, so you help her. And full government name so someone could look me or my sister up. Krista, were you able to watch the live? Yeah, she gave out everybody's information. She was in there doxing her own children. And you want to talk to me about integrity? You want to try to convince me that what y'all did was not grimy as fuck? Lacked all types of integrity. But you want to call the police on me. But you couldn't call for a girl who was clearly not mentally okay and holding a child. While Phoenix is worried about what the fuck I was doing yesterday. Bitch, not talking about you. What you worried about me for? You know the signs, ma'am. You were going to host a live on Loca when this happened last year and you were asked not to. Why the fuck are you worried about what I was doing yesterday? Worry about her. Worry about contacting the people that you know are close to her. Why are we lacking? What is going on? Why are we not understanding? But you want to call the cops on me. I know you fucking lying. Integrity's not hard, people. It's really not hard. So am I understanding T was streaming all this happened last night? Wait, what? Are you saying that the T page?
I'm sorry, that sounded rude. I was typing please.
Oh yeah, no, you're good.
No, I just got 2 text messages, and I'm not going to say who they're from on live, but yes, 2 T pages, including T's T page, was streaming all this happening last night. Instead of just paneling her, they streamed her for hours.
What? The live last night when the cops show up, that T page was streaming it.
Correct.
And
I'm sorry. I just got the text messages. I yeah, I just got the messages as well.
but want to come over here and act like you were born yesterday. Act like you didn't know what was going on. Act like you didn't know that she was okay, Mr. T Page.
Well, while all of this was going on, I was screen recording, and I stopped screen recording, and I tried to go back, and it took me 5 minutes to get to where she gave her address because I didn't know exactly where she was from. And I was in the process of calling, and they pulled up, so there's no use in me calling because they were there. But point being is,
Well,
I'm floored. I am floored.
point being, one of the OGs could have called her mom last night, and they chose not to. And the fact that this T Page streamed it and then hosted her in a panel today. So you knew, Mr. T Page, you care about her, right? Oh, your people, your mods you don't even know care about her, right? So you had all night. You know what condition she was in last night. You knew enough about, she's been around you long enough for you to know that there were red flags just a flying everywhere. So you had all that time to come up with a solution to contact somebody.
I will give him. I'll give him a flower petal. Okay, a petal, because he did go in the live and he told her, he said, Loca, I care. Let me up. Let me up. He tried for about 3 minutes and then went streaming.
Yeah. So
I just took my damn rose petal back, bitch.
yeah. So 3 minutes of begging, knowing that there's a fucking problem. And now all of a sudden you weren't trying to get information on her until you already had your clout and your numbers. And you saw it progressively getting worse, and now you knew you had a problem, and now you want to act, and now you want to do something after she sat in your panel showing her baby? Out of her mind? Hanging out the windows? Yelling? She's fucking human. Hello? Just by the way she was talking, you knew she wasn't okay. Exactly, Krista. Exactly, Krista. And that's the thing. A lot of them that were watching last night, well, all of her current friends, like the people that actually sit with her, most of them were in her chat last night. They knew last night that this was going on. I was asleep. I had no idea this was going on. But even if I did, respectfully, I'm thinking her friends got her. Her friends got her. Her friends know who Joanne is. Joanne has been around us. Joanne pops into the lives all the time and asks, like, Loca, you good? We know. Loca has told us numerous times exactly who Joanne is. Like, I don't know why the fumble happened at, you called last night, I give you flowers, they showed up, they walked away. As an OG, you're calling her your friend, as an OG, why was the next step not taken? Why? Why did a call to her mom not get made until I made the call this morning? Why? I don't sit with Loca. I have integrity. Jenny, what do you want? I'm not sure who you are. Who are you, Jenny? Why would I bring you up and then block you after? Oh. Fucking Jenny. you would. You would. Yeah. Yeah. AK told me you tried contacting somebody and you fell asleep in her live. Yeah, you can request. Well, I did let you up once, but nobody said anything, so I dropped you back down.
Hey MJ.
Hey.
So I do want to go over. So I did call last night. I told them that she was a danger to herself and possibly anybody around her. That there was a child in the home, and they seemed concerned when I called. And then when they got there, they clearly did not care. I was so mad. I didn't know what to do. Because in that moment, I kind of felt like defeated. I did try looking her up, like to find her information, like a phone number or something, and I couldn't find anything. Um, Me and my friends, we were reporting her live because at that moment I thought maybe this would help. This could be the best thing possible.
Yeah, yeah.
And none of our reports worked until the end when it got discontinued, and then she went live on another account. Um,
Yeah. So before my ADHD kicks in, so that's, and honestly, first of all, thank you, because you're not like technically one of the OGs. So thank you for caring and thank you for making the call. And what I was explaining is when this happened last year, right? And we did the same thing you
right.
did. We made the calls and they kept walking away from her. That's how I ended up on the phone with the sheriff last year, because we made 3 or 4, I think it was 4 total wellness checks, and they kept walking away from her. And what frustrates me is that Becca knew this, because while I'm in Georgia on the calls, Becca was there and she knew also that they kept walking away, and that the solution for last year was we contact her mom and we do it through Joanne, who has a TikTok. So it makes me sad that you make the call and you feel the defeat too, but we have OGs that know exactly what to do when they feel the defeat, because we just went through it last year and the next step wasn't taken, which is not your fault. That wasn't your responsibility. You did excellent. Thank you so fucking much for calling. Honest to God, thank you. Like,
Yeah, I felt like in the moment. So me and someone else were going back and forth, like who's gonna call, who's gonna call. And then at this point, I was like, you know what? F it. I'm gonna call. We're taking up too much time, like deciding who's gonna call. So I
yeah,
call, and they even asked me her birthday. And thankfully, she said it on live because she just gave it right to
yeah,
me.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
And they asked me all the questions, and I'm like, she did this. This happened last year. Like, this is serious. And they walk away, and I'm like, what the heck? And then so I'm up till I have work at 6 in the morning, and I'm up to like 3 in the morning watching. And I'm like, oh my god, like I just hope she's okay. Like I just don't want her to be alone. And I know I fell asleep in there, Jess fell asleep in there. I don't know who else because at that point I'm like out of it. But I just don't want anyone thinking like nobody tried at all. Like I did try at least. I'm sure other people did.
Yeah.
But in the moment I'm like I don't even know what to do. Like I felt
Yeah, and like I was saying, I said like I'd be interested to know who actually did try to call, but the fumble for me, in my opinion, was the OGs that are still over there that went through this with us last year and knew the exact next step to take when somebody like you step forward and say, I did the right thing, but I feel defeated because they're just walking away. They knew the next step and it wasn't taken. It wasn't taken until I took it at 8. You wouldn't know that, right? Because when this was all going down last year and I'm in Georgia and we're on the phone and I'm on 3-way calls with the OGs and the sheriff and doing the wellness checks, you wouldn't have known that. They do though. And that is breaking me for her. And her moms know I haven't sat with Loca. I've brought awareness on Loca. You know, we're not friends. We haven't been friends for quite some time. And so my hope would have been that some of the OGs that are over there that did go through that, even though I'm not, would have taken that next step, and it fumbled and it failed. And mostly for the baby, because not only last night, but all through the morning,
I know.
you know?
Yeah, actually, what's T's mod messaged me this morning, and that's how I knew she was in there. Because they kept coming in her live, and I kept messaging them privately, and I'm like, please don't comment anything that's gonna like, don't say this, don't say that, because you don't know what she's gonna say next to you, or what it can trigger from what you just said. So I was telling them like, please, like, stop, like, back off. You don't know this girl, like, just stop. And one of the mods texted me this morning at like 6:56, and she told me that what was going on, and I went in there, and I'm like seeing what's going on. I'm getting ready for work, and I'm like, okay, I gotta call the police. I just,
Yeah, see,
I just,
so after I talked to Loca's mom, right? Um,
right.
I had watched for a little bit just to see, like, okay, people are messaging me, so I gotta see. And as soon as she shows Cairo, okay, I'm on the phone with mom. And when I get done, I say, okay, like, do I have your permission? Can I go in there? Do you want me to join up? And I'll go in there and say, like, help is on the way, her mom's on the way, and then I'll request and request that they drop her. And
Yes.
she was like, yes. So I go in there, I make the comment, and as soon as I finish the comment, I request the box. Somebody read my comment, and then I'm blocked.
Yeah, so I had saw, because you had commented and told them to drop her, and they had said something in response, and I said, you guys don't know her like the people in the comments do. Like, just drop her. And then I saw Nia had said something, and then they had muted or blocked her, one or the other.
Yep.
And then I was like felt like defeated again. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, trust me. I mean, I was at work. I don't want to say deal with, because my integrity says, like, I'm not, like, yeah, physically, yeah, I'm dealing with something, but I have an obligation right now. And so, yeah, I'm doing all this from work, and then I'm watching this, and I missed last night's live, so I rewatched that, and I watched. Obviously, I missed pretty much all of the T Page live, so I went and rewatched that, and I was sobbing. I can't even lie. I was crying, because I'm like, what? Even if you don't know somebody, your integrity and humanity tells you it's not okay. Somebody needs help. And the first time she belted out, even that she was from the town she's in, PA, somebody could have called then from that panel. And they didn't. They waited, and they kept her in the live. And she's showing Cairo over and over and over. She's screaming out window. Like, I couldn't believe it. It destroyed me. And I don't even fuck with Loca. And I was like, what the fuck? Where's everybody at, is what I felt.
Yeah. I didn't see most of what happened this morning. I saw like almost closer to the end where like her camera was pretty much off.
It was
Um,
bad. It was really
but
bad.
yeah, I heard it was bad.
It was really
Yeah.
bad.
Well, I am. Oh, someone just said two of the mods did call the police. So I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not sure when, because the police didn't show up until her mom called. Like, I contacted her mom, and her mom instantly called the police and sent dad to go, obviously, check on her and grab Cairo. And the timing of, like, her mom calling and them showing up for the wellness check, it was, I could almost bet her mom's call of why they went there.
Was the one who? Yeah, it could have been more
Yeah.
serious, or
If they did, right, the ones that did work on the back end to try to figure out who she was and how to get help. Again, I give you flowers. Thank you so much. But as mods, if you sat in that panel, even if you called, you could have done more to prevent what the outcome of that was, what that was going to be, which is being clipped on T pages for her to rewatch the things that she was saying. Right, most of it untrue, because when she gets in these mindsets, in this mind frame, she doesn't really know what she's saying. She was saying things about both of her mothers that are just simply not true. Let me tell you something about the integrity of those two women. Both of her moms are wonderful, wonderful women, wonderful ladies, super kind, super nice. The type to give their shirt off their back. They're peaceful. They're soft spoken. They're women of gold. Okay. Um, Go ahead, you guys.
So everybody that obviously you're seeing in the comments that it's saying that they have decided to post her crash out on YouTube. So if everybody can go to YouTube and report that video, it's on YouTube right now.
They what?
Yes.
On whose
It's
page?
on YouTube. The crash out is on YouTube. So if everybody can go onto YouTube, find that and report it. That's disgusting. What type of people are you? You're disgusting human beings.
What
And
the
the fact that anybody that's sitting over there that sits with Loca and you're okay with that, you're just as trashy as the rest of them that are sitting in that goddamn panel.
what Tina, do you know what the YouTube is or whose page it is? Or what it's called?
I just saw that it was posted in our Discord, so I'm not quite sure. I'm sure somebody can find it in there and post it in the Discord. But you people are disgusting. Why would you even think that's okay to post? That's a good way. You're not clout chasing or getting views, but let's post it on YouTube.
Yeah, that's insane. Like her
All right, that's all I needed to say.
Thank you, Tina. I appreciate you. Um her baby her baby was in that live. The baby is in that live. Y'all want to call on me? How about I call on y'all? That's crazy. So, team, I need y'all to do your thing. We're going to figure out what that YouTube is, and we're going to get it taken down. That's what we're going to do. Mods, if you need to do work on the back end in the Discord to figure out that YouTube, I'm trying to check it out right now and see if any of you found it already yet. We're going to send emails if we need to. That's crazy.
The YouTube is What's T WATA or WHAT apostrophe S T with a teacup.
So MJ, I went back and watched it. So they didn't say they was gonna call the police on you. They said that they were going to make a call for you in the sense of like local, like as if you was having some type of breakdown. So that's what was said. So I went back and watched it. So if anybody thought I said they was calling the police, that's not what I meant. But I want to clear that up because Spill a little messy ass. She's in here watching and recording your thing and then going back and telling them what was said. And just one thing, Spilla, that if you think you're going to go over there and tell Chloe to check me, you might want to make sure that she's not my cousin's best friend. Go over there and type in the comments and tell her who's Brittany Smith. That's my blood cousin. Chloe has sat with my aunt and my cousins. So she's not checking me on nothing, okay? Not a nut of nothing. And you can't tell me what I can and not say to MJ. If somebody's saying that they're going to call whatever on her, I'm going to say something because MJ's not going through a psychosis. She's very much so okay, and we can see that. But people playing like that is not funny, even if it's a joke. So that is why I said something to her. I'm not being messy, but another wasted resource is absolutely crazy when this shit is going on. You don't even know what's going on. So you're being fucking messy by running back and forth talking about shit that you don't know about. A lot of us have been here for 2+ years. Me being one included. So I can't be messy about some shit that I sat through. And neither can none of these other ladies. So somebody like you who is talking about people during this time and thinking that it's tea and it's mess, it's not. It's not funny. It's not a joke. Ha ha. It's not none of that. You're being fucking messy during a time where this is not messy. Somebody really is going through something. And whether or not we get along with her, everybody here is concerned. You know why? Because we've sat with her the whole time. We have sat with her the whole time. And so you being messy as somebody who's on the outside, going back and forth, that creates just as much chaos. So you're not helping anybody. And if I got something wrong, I would have went and corrected myself in MJ's inbox and told her, MJ, that's not what they said. That's wrong. I don't need your motherfucking help. Bitch, I am 34. I'm finna be 35 years old. Bitch, you can't correct me on nothing. I know how to take accountability. But what you not gonna do is think that you're being messy in a time where people is trying to help somebody and think that you being the center of a fucking tension because you want some clout. You're not gonna do that. So if you thought I didn't see you come in here in MJ's and you got through and you went on ghost mode, you did. it. I see you. And if you ever have something to direct towards me, direct it to me. Okay? Because you know my act. So direct that shit to me. You don't need to go follow and sniff behind my ass crack for nothing. You can say it to me. And if I got something wrong, then I definitely will tell MJ that I got it wrong. I know what I heard because I was in there listening to Cole the whole time. Y'all need to grow the fuck up. Y'all are weird. This is weird. Somebody is in need of help, and you would rather be a messy ass bitch than to just leave well enough alone. If you want to watch the mess, that's one thing, but inserting yourself is fucking weird, especially in some shit you don't know.
Real quick, they're trying to make the YouTube private, so mods, we need to get on it like really quick.
And MJ, if I got it wrong, who they was saying they was calling, I went back and listened to it. They did say that. So like I said, I know what I heard. I was listening to it. But if for some instance I misspoke one or two words, girl, I'm so sorry.
I believe it. I believe it because it would be the type of weirdos that would threaten to call on somebody that's not having an episode versus actually not calling on someone who is having a fucking episode. So
Yeah, that was the only things. Like I said, I was like, that's dumb. Why would they call on you and they didn't let me mind my business? let me mind my business. But that's all I wanted to come up here and correct. Because little Spiller, she was being motherfucking messy. And before any mess got said, I'm gonna clear that shit up right quick. And Cole, I'm very proud of you, girl, because you went over there and talked your shit.
I was mad as I had to yell over them. MJ, they privated the YouTube. Can you still report it if it's private?
I don't know why are y'all privating the YouTube?
Yeah, they're privating the YouTube, and they're saying nasty things about you. They didn't yet. Well, they're trying to.
Yeah, I don't care what they have to say about me. You can't sit over here and say you don't know me and then think I'm gonna take you serious when you go over there and start talking about me.
Yeah, they said they were going to private the YouTube. One of the girls were trying to get them to private the YouTube.
Well, here's the thing. They cannot compete where they do not compare.
That you stealing my lines, Lake Lady. Yeah, I can't find that page. I probably because I'm on PC, so I can't do the little teacup, Mabob. Somebody's saying the video's gone now. Well, we're gonna be keeping an eye on it. We're gonna keep an eye on it. Little messy T page. It's sad. It's sad. That's why when it comes to TikTok and any app, like, it's hard being the person with integrity. It's worth it at the end of the day because at the end of the day, you know you're making a difference, but it's hard being the person with integrity, right? Because it's easier to be a mess. It's easier to be all over the place. It's easier to always entertain the drama and spin narratives and create the lies and run with that shit, right? The person with integrity is going to stand all 10 and be consistent all the time. Are we human and do we fuck up? Yeah. Yeah, but that's for every human. But to have integrity and to always still do what's right, I'll never understand this app. I'll never understand some of the people on this app. It doesn't make any sense to me. Panel until somebody makes sure she's okay. Wait, what? I think maybe part of your thing got filtered. Panel until someone got there to make sure she's okay. I don't know what that means. But I can tell you just by the last sentence, keeping her in the panel till somebody got there, I don't buy that shit. Because she was kept in the panel after somebody was there. How much more safer do you think that she could have been? Bowtie. So I'm pretty sure I know exactly where you come from. How much more safer do you think she could have been when she showed on the camera after she showed her baby? Right? Y'all kept her up there and she's showing the baby and she's doing this and she's doing that after the police are shown. Because she gets left in the panel after the police are shown. How are you a T page that doesn't really know her? Jace, let me ask you something. Jace, do you know Loca? I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about the T page. The T page that she was live. Hello? Everybody wanted to keep her safe, but nobody called. Nobody called until her mom called. When I called her mom, all of her friends, minus a couple of them, the OGs, her OG friends, right? That same little T page that you're saying to keep her safe that was streaming her last night. They were streaming her crash out last night, and they're trying to portray that they didn't know that something was wrong until after she got in live and a little bit of time passed, and oh my God, and now we're going to try to keep her safe. They knew last night she wasn't safe. Y'all knew last night that she was not safe. How are you going to tell me who called who before I called her mother? When the police didn't show up there until her mother called them. Her mother, both of them, are in my chat. Are you good, Jace? I ain't ever seen you around. Because the police were there last night. Jace, let me explain something to you. The same thing happened last year. Are you aware of that? Yeah. Jace, pull out your seat and sit in it for a second. Are you aware that this same thing happened last year? Okay. Are you aware that the same thing happened last year? Okay. Are you aware of what we had to go through on the back end? Okay, because it didn't happen on TikTok. When we called for wellness checks and the police showed up and left. The answer to that's probably no, so I'm just going to assume. Okay, so after that, we knew that the police were going to show up there and that they were going to leave. Because we already went through this last year. Are you picking up what I'm putting down? So her friend Becca called last night, right? So I'm assuming there was actually 2 calls last night. They pull up and then they leave, right? So as an OG who went through this last year, they should have stepped up. That OG should have stepped up and knew that the next step should have been to call her mother last night. Why am I the one calling her mother this morning? Get Jace the fuck out of here. I'm sick of these cats. Zero integrity. Jace, with your bow tie, go find integrity. Go find integrity. I know exactly where you come from, too. Adios. Go back over there. Because your leader lacks integrity as well. Bye-bye. We don't have time for that. We don't have time for that. I can't entertain people that don't have integrity. You are failing to see the problem. You're trying to talk to me about somebody that you don't know. Don't talk to me about my business and what I do with somebody that you don't even fucking know. Where do you think you're going to get with that? You're trying to talk to me about somebody that you don't even know. That I do know. It's weird. Whether I fuck with her or not. Oh, now I'm racist. Jen, do you want to grab a box and tell me how I'm racist? Are you, let me guess, you're one of the T-Page fans? Jen, come grab a box and tell me how I'm racist. Come on. Right there. Get up here. Get up here. Do you need me to invite you? Well, you got 190 followers. I don't think you're a fake page. Do I need to invite you? Grab a box. It's insane to me that by by having integrity as well, I get called shit like that. Literally, why are you all calling me that? What signs have I ever shown that I am that word? Ever. Ever. You calling me that isn't going to make me lack integrity. I'm still always going to do the right thing. And I would hope that everybody else does the right thing too. I don't care if you like someone. I don't care if you hate someone. I don't care if you feel like you don't care about someone. I would hope that the people around me would still have enough integrity that even if you're not getting along with somebody and you see something wrong and you have the ability to make the call, that you do it. You do it. Don't worry about people judging you. Don't worry about if there is imminent danger to man, woman, child, dog. I don't care what it is. Make the call. Make the call. Do it anonymously if you have to. Make the call in private and don't tell anybody about it if you have to. What proof? Oh, that you called? I hope y'all did. I hope y'all did. I really hope y'all did. To the ones that did, thank you. Thank you. Because it's still more than the ones that sit with her every day that called and it failed and then they stopped there. That's what my problem is. Other than the fact that she was platformed for way longer than she should have been, while having a manic episode, doxing her children, okay? Because they streamed her during that too. So they platformed that during that too. They streamed her first crash out, which was last night. And that's crazy. You have the OGs that went through this last year, that knew every step that they could have taken to make sure that she got the help last night, to make sure that the baby was safe last night. What's tea? If you streamed it, you knew she was in trouble last night. All the people that sat in your panel, including your mods, and all of her people knew she was in trouble last night. Last night. It was going on last night. Why is it me having to make the call to her mom this morning? After she's already platformed again, after y'all watched her crash out in her own live for God knows how long was her live last night? Shayla, I don't even know you. I don't know your name. You wouldn't be an OG. You're not an OG. You're not one of the group, the select group of women that still sits over there with her that's been around for 3+ years. A couple of them, it's been 5 years. Like, I've never seen your name. Again, Shayla, you're not an OG. You're not an OG. You're not one of the people that have been around for years. Of course, the new people are going to struggle to try to get her help. They don't really know her. Zero follow. Yeah, get them the fuck out. Where's your integrity of wanting to show up in here and argue with me? Some straight, like, hello? Good Lord. There's no argument to be had. There's no argument to be had. Genuinely, there's no argument to be had. It played out, it played out how it should not have at the end of the day. Amen. God is good. Thank the Lord. She's safe. The babies are safe. But starting from last night, whenever her live started, it failed. It failed. The OGs. All those people that joined the T-Page panels, right? As she's up there, you're co-signing or having her back. Oh yeah, no, I'm her friend so and so, and she ain't never and this and that. Where were y'all? Y'all know her. You know where she lives. You got the numbers. You know who her people are on TikTok. Her fam. You knew. You know. What happened? What happened? Where were Baby G and Cartel when she was breaking down last night? Well, I think that Cartel was in the chat. Because we know how this goes too, right? She'll cuss people out. You know, she says a lot of things that don't make sense. It's part of what happens. I never one time heard her say Baby G. I did hear her say Cartel. But even Cartel, where's the integrity? Was that you just sitting over there talking about me still? Talking about me still? Still pushing this racism narrative, right? When it has nothing to do with that? So you're just hopping on the train over there, right? I'm having integrity about your friend, and you're hopping on the hate train over there because it's easier to dislike me than it is to admit that you fucked up and you don't have enough integrity to just do the right thing. Which would be to hop up in the box and say, yeah, you know, as Loca being my friend, I didn't like the way that you guys kept her on the platform. And that when she gets better and she comes out, and if this is clipped, and if she sees this, how embarrassing that's going to be for her because it all happened and she's out of her fucking mind while holding her child.
Now, what's T wants her family members to go over there and box up. Yeah,
For
I
them
don't
to
know.
disrespect them more than what they already got disrespected over here?
Yeah, probably.
To be
I
told
just
that there might be an excuse for the shitty behavior they displayed?
exactly. I just thought I should let you know.
Oh, wow.
Love you. I'm gonna drop.
I love you.
I'm very upset.
Um, no, I actually think that y'all exploited her child enough. I think you also exploited her grandchild enough. I think you exploited her struggles enough, her mental health struggle enough. I think that y'all have done enough exploiting and clout chasing in the last 24 hours. So I
No what?
hi love.
Hi, MJ.
Hi.
I do want to thank you for your call today and for your love for my daughter. And you're wasting your breath with these other numbnuts. You really are. Because they
Yeah.
believe what they want to believe, and that's it. You are, maybe you and Ashley were not very close in the last few months, but you still care. And I appreciate that now and forever. And don't let anyone knock you. They're not worth it. And for the asshole that posted it on YouTube, karma's a bitch. And I will inbox you or text you or call you tomorrow after work to fill you in on what is going on, because I don't want it on TikTok or
Yeah.
anything else.
No, I
These
respect it.
people don't deserve that kind of info because they're not her friends.
Yeah.
And I want to thank you again from me and Joanne.
Yeah, you're very welcome.
Love you.
I love you.
Bye.
All right, so he's saying that if you go to him, he'll take it off YouTube.
Who?
This guy.
All right, put me on.
You want to go on What's the Tea?
Um, um,
MJ,
yeah.
some guy wants me to go to.
I'm on What's Tea, and he wants me or mom to go on. And if mom says to take down the YouTube video, he will.
What do you think?
If you can simply go up there and ask them to please, yeah, please keep it off YouTube. Your daughter's mental health condition is not for them to exploit. But the fact that they would even request for you to want to go over there in order to do that is really sad.
That's me.
But
Okay.
I would do it to protect her from them.
Okay. I
Yeah.
didn't know. See, I don't really know too much about how this all works.
Is
You
Mama
know.
Joanne there?
No, Mama Joanne left, but I don't know if she's still in the chat yet. Cause
Well, here's the thing: when I can drop you out of here. When you drop down, call Mama Joanne and have her go in there with you. Have both of you up there.
okay.
Yeah.
All right, I'll do that, and then
Yes, I am her sister.
oh, Krista's doing it. Her sister. He's
Okay.
talking to whoever.
And I'm also here with her mom,
MJ can hear.
Esther.
Who are we talking to first?
So this is the What's the Tea at?
Yeah, but who is this guy?
So right now, she's going off of mine, if that's okay. Okay.
I want to know who he is.
Mom.
I'll drop you down. Call Mama Joanne too, so that she can be in
Okay.
there with you.
Okay.
I love you guys.
Love you too.
That's so sad, y'all. That's so sad and unfortunate. Joanne, call mom. Call your mom. They want her. They're requesting her over in that T page because they want to hear it from y'all to please not put it on YouTube in order for them to not put it on YouTube. So she's going over there to that live. So call her real quick, or Krista. That's so sad. That's so unfortunate. I ain't never seen nothing like it. I ain't never seen nothing like it. You have a mother. You have two mothers who have been working overtime. Yeah, if you could, Uni, that would be awesome. Trying to make sure that their daughter and their grandson are good, right? And the last thing that they should be dealing with at 8 o'clock at night is you trying to exploit them to make sure that their daughter, granddaughter, grandson are not posted on YouTube.
Then this morning, we're in another person's channel, and she requests us to join. She has her camera off, her microphone off, so we're just thinking, she wants to come and chill with us. And then she turns her camera and her microphone on, and she's, then we're trying to still talk to her, and she's, arguing with us. She's, not really cursing us out, but she's not trying to hear anything we're saying. People were commenting in the chat negative stuff, and people were getting muted left and right because this platform, we don't allow the talking of kids. We don't allow a lot of stuff, homophobia, none of that stuff. So we thought it was best to mute comments that would possibly trigger her. And we did not want to drop her and then have her disconnected where we don't know if she's safe or what's going on, because me personally, I don't know her.
I'm going to mute you for a second, Uni. Can somebody send Joanne the link or drop the name of the T page in the chat? They have me blocked now, so I don't have a way to send the link. Uni, yeah, there you go.
See what she was doing. We could see she was all right. And then people were messaging me, hey, she has a history of it. She has done this before, and was sending her address. But this is after and then after that happened, we didn't keep going about it. We didn't make this a bigger thing because we wanted to check on her. And I still messaged her after, and I'm like, Loca, what's going on? Like, you can talk to me, like, hey, like, what's going on? And then I get on tonight, and then I don't know who that MJ person is, but he's making it seem as if we exploited her for views or clout or something like that. When you can look at my page, and one, I didn't post that. So if I wanted views from that, it would have been posted after it happened. I don't post about stuff like that. I post about drama, like with relationships, stuff like that. And one, that's my mod. So obviously I'm concerned for her. So it just doesn't make sense on why he's trying to paint us to be these people that exploited her.
You guys did exploit her. Hello?
To be honest, the whole thing is messy.
There you go, AK.
On everyone's part. You know, I understand people tried helping her as much as they could. I understand, and my mom also understands that people don't know what to do in a situation like that. We don't know always what to do in a situation like that, especially with Ashley. She's very triggered about anything and everyone. A lot of what she was saying wasn't true and honestly made no sense. Reading the comments to clear things up, her adoptive mom is her biological grandma that she didn't tell anybody. So her biological mom is my sister. So Ashley's technically my niece.
Okay.
My mom, her biological grandma, adopted her before she was even a month old.
Oh, you're telling these people too much, girl.
At the age of 8.
Don't tell them that for them to exploit that. Don't tell them.
Treated very well.
Mama Joanne, get in there, girl.
She is black and white. She's not black at all.
They still tagging you a lot, Bachoda.
She has 5 kids, yes. My mom. 3. The other has custody
You
of
got
1.
blocked too, AK? Damn.
Ashley is going through, and I don't think, and I feel like everyone should know, like, that's not something to be played with.
Oh, trust me, I got it all recorded right now.
When it does come to Ashley, we don't, and I feel like everyone should know, like, that's not something to be played with. When it does come to Ashley, we don't always know when she's, or when she's actually, but
Kitty!
You're cutting out a little bit.
But
Yeah, I need Joanne to go in there.
A little bit. Hello.
Kate, you better stop right now.
Yeah. Again, to Ashley or to anyone else, call the crisis line and not the police. The crisis people will handle her situation much better than the police would, and they would.
And see, so
It's funny because they requested the family to go over there so that he wouldn't put it on YouTube.
To take it down, yeah.
All I knew was
To
that
take
she
it
was.
down.
He wants to spill his lies. That's what he's doing.
We are from Philly. She doesn't live in Philly though. She's in Bristol.
Oh. Okay.
You can just call the hotline, tell them that you are on TikTok and someone is going through mental psychosis and that there's a young child in the house, and they will come right over. They shouldn't be asking any other questions than that.
Okay.
He literally started off with, she used to come in my lives and hang out and laugh, and I gave her mom.
The crisis center that they do have to bring a police officer out with them. So as long as they contact the police station, they will find Ashley's house. And at the end of the day,
I didn't understand because Loka made posts herself about this MJ person harassing her, and I guess they've been posting about her for months and stuff. And so I'm just confused on where their concern is coming from now when they've been over there bashing her.
Just because someone has beef doesn't mean they're gonna make sure they're mentally okay. Hello?
Bashing her and bringing awareness are different things. Joanne already knows because I've talked to Joanne. Joanne knows everything.
There is a straight answer to it. It's social media, and anybody and everybody goes off of what they want. Or Ashley starts her own drama and then tries to cover it up just like other people do. Ashley's day, and then the next day I'm the bitch and in her phone and in her iCloud. So, you know, Ashley's someone who's going through something mental. She's never going to be stable, or she's never going to say the truth as much as she wants to believe what is and what's not.
Mm-hmm.
I watched her live the whole hour and 45 minutes of it. 98% of what she's...
I'm sorry, one of you are echoing.
At the end of the day, I understand she has friends on TikTok. Sorry. At the end of the day, I know she has friends on TikTok, but no one knows her. No one knows Ashley. You know, I appreciate everyone looking out for her. I appreciate her having friends, but no one knows matter what she goes through or what her life is, for anyone to judge. Right. Just like she shouldn't be judging anybody either. I would, and I know her mom and my sister Joanne would very
I'm
much
trying,
appreciate
AK.
if she's not
Goddamn.
put up as entertainment. We do want what's best for her, and especially the kids. She does have an older daughter who is want her to see. We do try to filter her from as much as possible. Even though she does see things, we don't want her to see her mom. Right. And we can hide something or protect her from it. We very much want to. Even though Ashley does do it to herself, but as people and humans, even though Ashley does do it to herself, but as people and humans, as what we control, we don't want people to put that stuff out for her. And even this morning, Ashley does, but there were people sending me videos, I guess, of people recording her live that she had on her own.
Tina, it's all
website,
being
and they were
recorded right
making
now.
these false narratives against her. And me and my people were reporting these pages because we do like Loca. And I know I don't know her, and the way I make my moderators is based on the people that support me. And Loca has came in the past 2 or 3 days, and she's just been in here, you know, chilling with me for like hours on end. Like my TikTok,
hours on end, not sleeping.
so I made her a moderator based on that. Like she's always I know you know who she is, so you know she can get very aggressive. Like she's funny, and so I really like her vibe, and we were cool. She's always said that. Like when she's on my page, she's like, "Oh, he's cool," and just giving me so many compliments. So that's why it just confused me that he would paint this narrative as if Loca didn't know me and I was just this horrible person to her when she said it to me herself. Yes, when Ashley is cool, calm, and collective and in the right state of mind, she's the most perfect and best person to be around. Ashley is funny, that caring person, but she's going through something like this. She very much is a mess, doesn't make sense, and it's crazy.
Somebody just said that I was the reason for her crash out.
Oh, Lord.
And, me as her sister, her mom, her biological mom, my sister, do want her to get the best help. But I still want her to get the best help, too. Especially, you guys see her more on TikTok than we ever do. She doesn't live with me. I don't go on her TikTok. I am blocked from everything. So I just want everyone to look out for her, just like we would want to look out for other people and their families and their mental. It's not entertainment. Someone's real life. It's my nephew who is 2, who can't fend for himself. And the more manic she gets, the more my nephew could be in danger. Yeah. I don't think Ashley knows what reality is right now, and I don't think she knows how to come back to it when she is in a state of mind like that. And I just feel like people trying to bring her down off of it is better than trying to get a reaction out of her. Right.
Hold on, Crystal. Let me just say this. I understand that everybody's bringing up MJ in this, but MJ did reach out to me and my mother, and we worked very hard this morning to help. Okay, so everybody can stop calling for MJ because they have history together. What they went through is nobody's business except for theirs. And please, take that off of YouTube.
Just yeah, that's not on YouTube. Coming at the T page either, I don't think anyone should be coming at the What's T page. I don't think anyone should be coming at MJ. Do I think the situation could have been handled much better on everyone's part? Yes. But this is a lesson learned, and I feel that going forward with anyone's
Not girly
mental
face.
crisis,
MJ been bullying Loca.
police do not have training in Bucks County for mental health, so you do have to call the crisis hotline first. Especially in the city too. In the city, you have to have a crisis hotline. The cops won't do anything. So if anyone actually cares and wants help, crisis line.
Yes. And also,
and Joanne on here is Ashley's biological mom.
Yeah, so I think
whatever will happen between
no, sorry, go ahead.
Ashley and MJ is none of our business. Sorry, because I'm answering comments on it.
No, you're
Two sides of Ashley. Whatever happens, it's between them. It's nobody else's business for that. It's between them. Social media does. It's her side, MJ's side, and the truth. We don't know it. So we all got to keep our opinions to ourselves. To examine everything, then y'all can speak. Until then, let it go. Let it go.
Yeah, in the comments, right now, everyone's saying how like MJ did her wrong, and that's honestly that's life. People do people wrong. People get over it. You know, it's.
I held her accountable. There's a difference. She was held accountable.
And I'm the best sister tomorrow.
I think their frustration. I think their frustration with MJ is just that
everyone's talked about
how he went. How she went to the.
Thank you for correcting yourself.
Live and going on until I woke up and people are saying, "Oh, MJ is talking about you and this and that." If MJ would have came over here and told me what was going on, and
you blocked me.
Been my live replays are automatically posted on YouTube. I'm not even thinking
you blocked me.
What happened with Loca until I'm getting told all this information, and we could have had a conversation about it. But I feel like they're upset with him about the way that he tried to paint us as if we didn't care about Loca, as if we tried to use and exploit her for this, when that's not the type of content, at least me personally, I make. There are some T pages that would post that and go, on days what I personally post about. Especially not with somebody that I made a mod and considered, like a TikTok friend.
You blocked me. I tried to come up and tell you, and that help was on the way, and let you know, and you blocked me.
Respect that. I don't want anyone to look at my sister or anyone in mental health as for any kind of clout. I know me, my mom, my sister Joanne, we don't blame anybody. We don't blame her. We're just happy that everyone is safe. We're happy that we know where Apple's at. We're happy that she is hopefully getting the help she needs for her kids and for herself first. And we just hope that next time, God forbid this does happen, I will put my phone number out there. I don't do TikTok. You can hit me up on Instagram, call me. We will always be there for Ashley. We don't live right next to her, but we will always find our way to her when she needs us.
Mm-hmm.
And I just feel like as a whole, as a world, we need to be better as people.
Yeah, man, I get
Mental
that.
health is the actual big thing in this world, and no one knows how to handle it. And to be honest, I don't know how to handle it all the time.
Yeah. But I can tell you, like, after this conversation, this is not something that we're going or talk about. Like, we've moved on to 10 different topics since this, and we have to go back because it's been brought up, especially because we want to hear from Loca. Like, this morning I messaged her. We've been checking on her, so I know when she's ready. To come back to TikTok, I'm kind of sure that she would come over here and explain like what happened, or if she doesn't want to talk about it, we can just move on and act like nothing happened if that's what she decides.
I feel like not to reopen a can of worms. I just welcome her with open arms and just wish her the best, and not even ask about how this happened or what happened. I just feel like we need to move forward as better people and just support her and know that not family, she has a friend on here she can go to.
Right.
Not him gifting them. Suck up.
Followers or money or clout or attention, I want her to feel loved. I know she is loved. Maybe she just doesn't feel it by everybody or hear it a lot. And honestly, people just need to hear it sometimes.
Because I was the one bullying her, right? But her friend is sending her ops messages, but I'm the focus. But y'all want me to be a villain so bad.
Be told I love you.
You adult and
or I like,
supporter.
care for you and I'm here for you, you know?
Fucking
And
loser.
sometimes as moms, as women, as a human, we don't hear
Go
that
back
a
to your
lot.
leader, Karen.
And maybe that's just what she needs, is just to know that she has a shoulder of people she can always call.
Yeah, because like even me
But
personally,
I'm to blame for the episode, right? Because I hold her accountable.
me goes along. It's like
But y'all spread her business.
out being like
So
what
I'm
I'm
the villain.
saying. So I totally get that.
Be for real.
You know, like MJ agreed not to keep talking about it. I hope that you would agree not to keep talking about it, you know. And if we do talk about Ashley as a person, you know, let's uplift her. Let's put her in our prayers tonight, and let's just talk better about her. Make Joel get that ringing in her ear and just try to be a better person for herself and her kids too.
Yeah.
You know, the more positive people talk, the more positive the world can have. You know, negative drags a lot of people in and brings them down. Better more than positives, and I just feel that we come together as a community, she'll hear it and she'll feel it.
Yeah. And of course, me and my community want to apologize to you and her family and her mom if anything that was, said or done over here was viewed,
Yeah, Dad, I'm coming.
but that was never our intention, and that's not what my platform is based. We don't allow the, talking of children. We don't allow the doxing, speaking about, homophobia, stuff like that. We don't allow a lot of stuff that is allowed on other platforms.
You allowed her to do that all fucking morning.
Can someone else come up here and do this? I gotta go down for dinner.
No, you're good. You're good.
Okay.
I've heard enough. You're good.
Okay.
I love you. Thank you.
Love you.
Yeah, I heard enough. What the fuck? You from somebody who was in an episode in Manic, you allowed everything that you just said that you don't allow on your platform. Knowing that she was not okay. And you knew that because you streamed her live all night. Y'all want me to be the villain in this. When it started, I was sleeping.
Can I just point out the fact that one of the mods was actually like, what's the word? Encouraging her to show the child on live because they kept asking her to show the baby in Crocs. Like, why would you? I don't know. I don't fuck with it.
Didn't you
entertainment and that they should drop her? And the host said what they say? They said leave or something like that.
Sorry, I just saw Miss K come in, and I wanted to say thank you to her personally for trying as hard as she did for last night. Because, dude, she stayed in those comments. She pressed. She kept requesting up. She was being ignored, but by golly, she put forth the effort and she tried. So I want her to know that it was seen, that I noticed it.
Yeah, thank you to the people that don't really know Loca like that and tried. I appreciate it. I know that her moms do too. I know her family does too. For the ones that don't know her and tried without exploiting her or the baby on live, like from the bottom of my heart, like it's much appreciated.
Another thing, how are they gonna say that they don't condone that, but they posted it on fucking YouTube? Hello? Anyways, I'm dropping. Love you.
Love you.
MJ, I just want to say you're such a good person, and I am so glad to call you my bestie.
Period.
And I know it bothers you a little bit, everything about this, but just try to remember you did the right thing. And whoever this person is must be a new creator because they definitely don't know how to run a platform.
Yeah, they are. They're very new. Actually, I think this morning when I checked, they had maybe 2,000 followers. Maybe it was the other day when I checked, they only had a couple thousand followers. Which I'm not too far off. I have history on the app. Obviously, we all have history with Loca, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, for them to try to say that this is my fault or that I bullied her into a crash out or yada yada. First of all, I was very transparent with Joanne Joanne, one of the first things Joanne knew when I got on the phone with her was that I haven't sat with Loca. And then I told her why. I let her know that there were still videos of Loca and the money and the whole situation of what I brought awareness to still on my page. Okay? I was transparent about everything. For people to say that I've been bullying her would mean for y'all to say that I would have to be silent while her and others have ran around calling me racist. Okay? I'm not going to sit silent through that shit. And that's not even the topic. The topic is that she was unwell last night. Unwell on very dangerous levels. Unwell. Okay? While I was asleep. And then it continued into the morning. And there were plenty of people, again, the ones that tried and felt defeated, thank you so much for trying and making your efforts. To the OGs who knew what the next step was, I'll never understand why the next step was taken. I'll never understand why I had to be the one to take the next step when I don't even sit with Loca. I'm not sitting up here claiming to be Loca's bestie.
That's why the minute I seen the crash out happening, I hit the Discord with it so that we could get some type of resolution.
Yeah, it's no secret I haven't sat with Loca. Everybody on this side of the FYP knows that. Everybody knows I brought awareness to her. Everybody knows that. It's never been a fucking secret, okay? But that doesn't take away from integrity. That doesn't mean that I still can't do the right thing just because I don't sit with her. That doesn't mean I have to portray like I don't care just because I don't sit with her.
Yeah, I feel that. I feel that completely. Same with me. But I just want you to know that don't let them make you feel like you're the reason for this happening, because you're not, MJ.
To the fake page that's just a period. Because I talked to her parents. I'm on live because I talked to her parents. Do you think that I went live to talk about this without discussing it with her parents first? That there was some things that they wanted cleared up as well?
Oh, fake page, fuck you.
You think that by me doing this tonight, that it's going to affect her mental health more than what that platform put her through? By platforming her and her child? Literally? You don't even know me. You don't even know what's going on. You don't know my history with her. You don't. Yeah, her parents know that I posted her. Like, are you new as well? Are you new as well? They know that I brought awareness on her and how she treated our friends and what she did. They know about all that history. They know I'm an advocate. Like, what's wrong with you? Hello? So you think that everybody can just also equally just run around being a mess, calling you racist and doing all types of crazy shit, and everybody's just supposed to sit silent? Because if that was the case, then we'd all be sitting silent, because there's all types of people on this app that do a whole lot of weird shit. Like y'all over there that just made excuses for it. Nothing about it was okay. Not a damn thing about it. You did exactly what you said that your platform doesn't stand for. You allowed from somebody who was clearly in a crisis to do things that you literally said that your platform does not stand for. Yeah, my mother was spoke about in her panels. I mean, we could go back and forth about that, but that's the issue here. Is it's not about that. It has nothing to do with that. It has everything to do with the fact that she was in crisis and I pulled out my integrity and did what needed to be done because it was the right thing to do. Can't. I swear to God, I can't stand this app. I literally can't. It makes no sense. Y'all do the weirdest shit for clout and attention. Like, the weirdest shit. It's crazy. It's insane. It's absolutely insane. Integrity tells you that it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what the beef was. It doesn't matter what the disagreements were. It doesn't matter. None of that matters. Integrity tells you that when you see something, you say something. You do the right thing. She needed help and it wasn't happening fast enough. Y'all had enough time to stream her and do all this shit, and you did nothing about it. You had almost 24 hours and you chose to do nothing about it.
You motherfuckers know what it feels like when you're in active addiction and you get to the point where you're spiraling and you're crashing so fucking hard. You don't know what to think. You don't know what to feel. You don't know what's real. You don't know what's fake. Your mind is fucking with you. And it sends you into exactly what the fuck happened last night. And to watch that happen when I myself have been through that and felt that many, many, many times hurt my heart so fucking bad because I had nobody there to help me, to bring me out of the psychosis that I was in at the time. I mean, it took me going to jail for me to pull my head out of my ass and get clean. And if any of you that were in that live and watching that shit or sitting in that panel who have been through that and you sat there and you laughed about it and you allowed it to happen and did nothing about it, you're fucking sick.
Let me ask you something, right? Because he said that there was like 500 some people in there, right? Did it trigger you?
Oh yeah, for sure. For sure, because I've as I was watching and listening to her, I felt it took me back to that place and I felt every single feeling and emotion that was racing through her mind, body, heart, and fucking soul. And the fact that like I couldn't be there to help her, I mean, I felt helpless. And people who haven't been through that, I know, there's people who have watched family members and shit, go through it. And, it's painful to watch, somebody that you love going through that shit and you just feel helpless and you can't help them. But to actually go through it and be the person that goes through it, it's a very scary and lonely fucking place.
Yeah. So on top of it already being said that she's being exploited and that her child is being exploited, like what about the 600 people, what about the select people that would have been triggered, that were just sitting there watching that, just being triggered? Like, and the fact that they don't want to see it that way, they don't want to see the cold hard facts, the truths about it, how it affects people, how it would affect her family, how it would affect her, right? We're worried about me bringing awareness on her, which her family is very much aware of. Okay. But what about the rest? Because like I said, none of that even matters. You can't blame me for her crash out. I'm not responsible for her actions. I'm responsible with integrity to make sure that when it happens and something bad happens, that I can make the call if I have the ability. Like, I wasn't even there. I was asleep. I didn't even know last night was going on. He doesn't care. He's too busy trying to be the Temu Phoenix. Yeah, I mean, it's clear that the integrity was lacking, right? And then we want to save face and act like what you allowed didn't happen, or now that there's an excuse that it happened, and there's no excuse for that. Sadly, we can talk about it all day long, but they're still going to do what they do. 2 nights ago, that man was getting all sorts of he was reading. I could tell that she was already triggered, like mentally, like she was already triggered. And I know that the OGs knew it too. And she sat in that panel while this man literally was opening DMs about her. And he was reading them over and over and over, DMs about her, people telling him about her, and he's just reading them. Like, but you want to call me like I'm the villain in the story. She sat in your panel for 12 hours at a time. No sleep. No sleep. We know that you go live and you sleep on live. That girl, no sleep. It just reckless. Just reckless. And it just makes me so sad for the people sitting around her that They know. They know the triggers. They know the signs. They know what leads up to it. But they've been so busy on a MJ's a villain hate train BS that everybody just skips over the important parts, the signs to look for. You're so worried about trying to make me racist that you skipped over all of the important things that you should have been paying attention to over something that you don't have a single receipt for, because I'm none of those things. You had Baby G and Loca sitting in a live that painted the picture, and then it carried on from there. Like, come on, y'all. I don't know. I'm going to wrap this up because this is exhausting. Use integrity. Always do the right thing. You can not like somebody. You can hate somebody. But you can see the signs and the triggers, and you can see that something's wrong. And if you have the means and the ability, even if at the end of the day you feel defeated, like Katie, I give you all the props. I greatly appreciate you, and I know her family does too, for you trying your hardest. But god damn it, when she comes out of this and you want to sit around her and you want to call her a friend, then make sure you're a friend 100%. That doesn't include sending her personal business to the next person just because you feel like you have a wild hair up your ass and want to expose her. That doesn't mean when you see the signs, you don't follow it through when you call for help the first time and it fails. Don't stop. Keep calling. Show up 100% or don't fucking show up at all. All right, Mama, I'll talk to you later. Get some rest. I know it was a really long day for you. You are a woman of gold. You truly are. You truly are. You're a woman of gold. You're a woman of gold. Yeah, stop telling people that you're their friend and only show up when you feel like you need to show up. Don't do that. Stop only showing up for people half. And don't not show up for them when they need you the fucking most. That's the worst thing you can do. That's the worst thing you can do. Don't do that. If you're rocking with her, rock with her. You can call me a villain in the story all day long, but the difference between me and y'all is I've always held her accountable, even when it was tough. I was always the one to pull the plug when it came time to holding her accountable for things. When I would see the signs and it needed called out. When the bullshit was enough on the bullshit, I would call her out. And the problem with y'all is you're enabling her. You are enabling her in all sorts of different types of ways, including this TikTok app, which keeps destroying her mental health over and over and over. You don't clock it, you let it go, because it's easier for you to hang up the fucking phone and ignore it than call it out because you actually care. Because that's one thing that I can say that y'all haven't. I have called it out every single time. Even if it meant I was live bringing awareness because our friends were getting fucked over, that's what I did because that's what I do because those people were my friends too, and I did the right thing. That is what integrity is. It's not hard. On all sides of the aisle. I can bring awareness on people and still care about them. Imagine that. Imagine being able to correct something that's wrong and not have to drag everybody for it. I don't know what y'all's definition of dragging somebody is, but real awareness with receipts and facts is not dragging somebody. That's telling the truth. The truth is the truth. The facts are always going to be the facts, especially when you can fucking back it with receipts. I've never dragged that girl for no reason, right? Because that's what you call it. That's what y'all call it, right? No, I've held her accountable. I've held her accountable, and y'all don't like it because it's easier for you to join on a MJ hate train than it is for you to see shit for what it actually is. Why? Because not a single person over there so far has shown me that they have even an inkling of fucking integrity, which is why I don't sit with not a single one of y'all anymore. You run with whatever narrative you want. You spread whatever lies fit your narrative. That's what y'all do. That's why I don't sit with y'all. So you aren't allowed to talk to me about it anymore. You're not. You're not. Nope. I'm not dealing with the shit no more. Y'all playing each other's fucking faces. Y'all literally playing each other's faces. Y'all were just literally playing in each other's faces last week. But you want me to be a villain so bad in your story. Tell me how that works. Tell me how you create your own problems and then you want to cry if I bring awareness to some shit that you created. Tell me how that works. Joanne just yelled at them and dropped. Yeah, and requesting the family over there. Like, to make sure that a video gets taken down, you need her family as if they haven't been through enough today? Because when I called, she had no idea what was going on. None. So from last night until today, nobody had called them. Nobody. When you got OGs around, I have a problem with that. I have a problem with that. But y'all want me to be the villain in your story so bad. I'll never understand. Yeah, facts, Bree. Right, but they want to act like I just dry started this shit. I wasn't even awake when this started last night. And do you think I'm going to host this live without her family knowing? Right? When I worked overtime to make sure that it never made it to live on the first time, you think that I didn't ask permission and run it by the moms and discuss this and that they didn't want the same? You think that I was really going to do that? Whether I fuck with Loca or not? I'm fully transparent with both of them. I didn't make the phone call and give them under the assumption that, oh, we're besties and oh my gosh. No, they knew exactly what it is. They still know exactly what it is. The videos are still on my page, people. That has nothing to do with integrity. Nothing to do with integrity. The point is that exactly what you said that you don't host in your panel? You hosted in your panel. You allowed all of that to happen in your panel. And I don't feel like it was for the right reasons. I don't.
Okay, this is what we're going to do because I just said it over there and I'm going to say it over here. What happened between MJ and Ashley is nobody's business except for them two. They will handle their business off the air. So MJ, no more talking about Ashley on the live.
Yeah, I got you.
Okay? Because this is getting out of hand. This is about mental health.
Yep.
Whether or not people want to understand that or not, what y'all saw yesterday is not fun for any family members. And again, our family respects MJ for reaching out to us. And if anybody does not like that, they can really suck a big one from me because I'm really getting pissed. All these comments talking about MJ, it works two ways. Y'all telling me y'all never got in a fight with somebody and start talking shit? Get the fuck out of here. Y'all bullshitting with that dumb shit. Because nobody in this fucking act cannot tell me that they have not talked shit about another creator on here. Let's speak the truth. Speak facts up in this bitch.
Yep.
Everybody's gonna talk shit. Have the balls to say it to the person.
Facts.
And if anybody wants to keep coming for Ashley, come through me.
Facts.
If you thought Ashley was worse, you haven't met me yet. Fuck
Yeah,
around
no.
and find out with me. And if y'all want my addies, I can drop my addies. Because I ain't scared of not one of y'all motherfuckers.
Period.
Got me
You know,
fucked up on this app. Got me going on a fucking app that I gotta curse out people. What the fuck is wrong with y'all? What we're worried about is her mental health. What y'all worrying about is fucking views. What the fuck is wrong with y'all?
facts. Yeah, no, I told them the same thing. That this was the only live I was going to have. And that I wasn't even going to have this live unless, I ran it by, you and your mom. And
And you
that this
did.
is where it ends.
And you did.
Yeah. And
And you
that
did.
this live is where it ends. I just wanted to express that it was handled wrong and that we need integrity because regardless of anything else that's going on,
Oh,
integrity,
and the guy from Spill the Tea apologizes for what he said to you. And I told him in the comments, like I said, I was the one that told him not to go for you, come for me.
Okay, well, I just wanted to say yes, ma'am, Mama Joanne. I promise to be good from now on.
I'm sorry, this is just really pissing me off on both ends. I got people talking shit about MJ when MJ did nothing but the right thing to do. Whether they're not talking or not, the respect value she has for us.
Yeah.
And like I said, this will be the last fucking time. Y'all want someone to come for me. Because I am that bitch. Y'all heard Ashley talked about me before? Yeah, I am that bitch. And y'all could drop your fucking addies if you want to square up because I have a whole big all fucking yard. I don't call popos or nothing. Let's go.
Period. Yeah, I get the frustration. I mean, obviously, you feel it a lot different than me because this is real life for you. This is family, but it's just as frustrating when you do have integrity and you're battling people like that on an app trying to show them what integrity means. That integrity is not, oh, well, I'm beefing with that person, so I don't give a fuck about them. That's not what integrity is. What y'all are doing is the complete opposite of what integrity tells you to do.
This is what's the
You know,
problem with this is the problem with TikTok. Half of y'all motherfuckers want to be gangsters up in here. Ain't not one of y'all some gangsters. Let's keep it 100. This will be the last time I ever say this. Keep Ashley's name out your fucking mouth, and any fucking videos y'all see, you better take it off the fucking app. Because this is bullshit. This is real life for us right now.
yeah, the fact that they wanted y'all to go over there to not post a YouTube video is insane to me.
But his team actually worked on it, and they got the video down for us. Thank God. But it was another team that did it. You know, we're gonna end this live on a positive note. Not anybody in here is 100% innocent. Because we all got some skeletons up in this fucking closet.
Facts.
You know, keep Ashley's name out your mouth. I already told you, no more talking about Ashley on the live.
Yep.
And don't try to unfollow me because I will find a way to get back on your live.
No,
Don't
no.
play with
Listen, I
me.
stand on what I say. They'll tell you I do. Like I don't have. I won't have another reason. I said it. You weren't in here yet, but I said it. I hope that the people that are around her that are claiming to be her friends, you show up 100% for her, or you don't fucking show up at all. Because what's been going on, they want me to be a villain so bad. But let me tell you how unclean their closets are. If you're gonna be there for her when she gets out, be there for her
Be there.
100%. Keep showing
Be
up
there
when it
for the good
counts, not just
reason.
when you decide or you want to be for whatever the fuck it is y'all got going on. Show up 100% or don't fucking show up at all.
You know, what people don't realize is when you start talking shit about somebody with a mental state, you will never know if that person is going to try to commit suicide. Does that make anybody on this app happy? Does that make y'all happy to degrade somebody on this fucking app? I am so tired of these wannabe fucking gangsters up in this bitch. Y'all got me all the way fucked up and heated. Stop talking about each other. Learn how to embrace each other and lift each other the fuck up. Because how would y'all feel if it was one of your family members and they did that shit to you? How the fuck would y'all feel? You'll be just like us. Worried. What happened if that life went sour and she wound up dying? Would that have made y'all happy on this app? Half of y'all have kids. Think about your fucking children.
Yep.
Think about the children. Think about the grandkids that has to see this. Think about her kids who go on social media. How would y'all feel if their little kids are seeing this shit on that? Do you understand where I'm talking about, everybody in these comments? I just had to tell Ashley's sister what was going on.
Yeah.
Tell me this shit is not fucked up. All of y'all should be really thinking about this shit. Hug your loved ones tonight. because you never know what could happen.
Yeah, I think honestly, I think about that a lot too because I do a lot of awareness over here, right? I don't do like they post deceased, they green screen
So
like
let
the
me
green
read my.
screening the kids, all the extra shit. Like when I do awareness, I have receipts and I speak truth, but in the back of my mind, I do always think about okay, like I know I'm doing the right thing, but some of the things and some of the things I haven't even covered, like in the ways that it could affect people, and it makes it hard even as somebody with integrity, even though I have receipts and I am speaking truth, and people don't like the truth most of the time. I still always keep it in the forefront of my mind, like damn, okay, yeah, no, I can't cover this, or I shouldn't talk about this,
You know what y'all should do on this app? Spread awareness. Mental health matters. Put up some hotlines. Instead of dragging each other all over the social media, talk to one another. You don't need to yell.
Yeah.
This is about growth, growing up. I feel like I have to talk to you guys like you're children. Act your age and not your shoe size. This is our life that we're dealing with. You guys only see a glimpse. Y'all don't know
Facts.
what we really go through. Because it's nobody's fucking business on this app.
Facts. Absolute facts. But yeah, my original plan, this was the only live I'm having. Um, I'm
I
probably gonna take a
really
break
have
from social
apologies to
media in
you.
general because it's hard.
I
It's
really
hard
am.
trying to talk to people like that, and they just don't get it. They don't get the integrity part. They don't get the doing what's right part. They still just want to talk about what's happened or you did this and you did this while they're simultaneously still calling me racist. Like it's hard. It's really hard.
Serenity, what am I missing on these comments that I did not see?
Wait, what happened?
I was reading the comments.
Oh,
This is what I mean. I don't want anybody on here to keep going at it with each other. It's not going to bring Ashley home right now.
yeah.
Seriously, take a look at your loved ones. Hug them tonight. Stop preaching about what y'all should have, could have done. It's over and done with. It happened.
Yeah.
These guys saw it. We're living it.
Yeah. Facts. Facts. I said that earlier too. Like goes back to the trying to get you guys over there in order to take a video down. Like this is real life for some people. It's a real life situation, you know? Uh you can't slice that up for the family. Like it's very much real life for them, you know? Well, I'm gonna hop off here. I appreciate you so much. I always appreciate your wisdom. And even I'm gonna take your advice because I slip up. You know, I'm not perfect. I do bring awareness. I do speak a lot of truth. I do carry a lot of integrity. But there's even shit that I slip up with. You know that I need to
Sometimes
be
when you
better.
go to these lives, my advice, FJ, sometimes with these lives and exposing people for what they truly are, to really deep down inside and hurt somebody, especially anybody with mental health.
Yeah,
Because you never know what is really going on and why they're doing it. This is something that everybody got to figure out for themselves. You know, instead of
yeah,
dragging each other, y'all should be on this app having fun with each other, vibing, not knocking one another down. Because at the end of the day, every woman in this comment right here, don't tell me you guys don't go through your shit all by yourself. There's always something that we want to change about ourselves.
yeah.
So take this as a lesson. Grow up, pay attention, and be mindful of what you say to people on this app.
I agree. I agree, and I have been at fault for that too. But I agree. It would make the app a whole lot more fun. and happy and
Yeah, if
stable and
anybody wants to
safe.
come and disrespect me, they can disrespect me all they want. Come for me. Come for me. Come for me. What's up? What's up? What's up? Y'all want to come for me? Come for me. Let's go. I'm ready for all the bullshit because I'm strong minded. What's up?
Yeah, see, and that's where I struggle too, because so am I. So, like, I don't start shit. I just like to finish it. That's why it's so hard too, because sometimes things happen and it's like, fuck, I don't, you sit silent
Oh,
for
they
so
blocked
long, but
me?
then it's
Oh,
like,
thank you. Thank you for blocking me. That's so nice. Do you think I care? Y'all don't pay my bills. Y'all don't work for me. What the fuck do
weird.
y'all give me? What the fuck do you do for me? You can block me all you want. Ain't gonna change shit. You're blocking
Facts.
me because I said something that y'all don't like? Ooh. But y'all the same motherfuckers that probably go on this fucking app and talk shit.
Yeah, it really irritated me when he tried to tell you, oh, all MJ had to do was just come over here and talk to me. I tried. I tried. I tried. I tried to have you drop her. I tried to tell all of y'all that were sitting up there, help's on the way, like it's good. You can drop her. Like it's good. It's handled. Blocked.
That was probably some of his moderators, but we can't speak for what really happened. This
Yeah.
is what I mean. We can't assume something. It could have been a moderator, thought that, was trying to protect Ashley.
But that's why I was just telling him, like, then please be more aware of your
MJ, read
platform.
Albert's comment to Mama. Okay, read the comments to me.
Wait, my
Mama,
comments?
hold on. Mom, nobody just will not come for you. They could come for me. I
Yeah.
got your shit. What's up? What's
Yeah,
up?
they're gonna come for her and they're gonna have a whole army. Well, they come for you and they're gonna have a whole army. So there's that.
Well, they want you to read the comments to me. Who was Albert? What was Albert saying? What was Albert saying? I want to hear what he was saying.
Are you talking about the T page comments?
Yeah, what was they saying about me? Because I want to hear them come for me. Come for me. I will come and block me. I
Hey,
love getting blocked. What's
hey, I
up?
was gonna read what they wanted me to read, what they wanted like or MJ to read to you. It was Amber. She meant to say Amber, but Amber was telling you that they blocked the account that was being disrespectful when you were trying to talk. So Amber said, "No, I was saying she was disrespecting what you were saying by arguing with the people in the chat while you were trying to speak." So she
Oh,
was
I
saying
was
she
on.
blocked that account because they were being
Oh,
rude
the
while
one
you
that
were
was
trying to
talking
talk.
shit
Oh,
to
okay.
you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes,
Oh
thank
well,
you
they
for
could
that.
come see me. They could come see me. What's up? You want to know my address? I can give it to you. What's up? Listen, I'm
Period.
not Ashley. I'm not Ashley on here. I'm about that shit. And if you
Yeah.
don't believe me, my mom is in the comments.
I
Mom,
believe
let them
you.
know. Let
I
them
believe
know
you
who
from
the
your
fuck
tone,
I am.
honestly. All right, I'm
Mom,
gonna drop. I was just trying to explain that.
no, you can stay on here because you're going to see my mama's comments. Mama, I know my mom's in here. Mom, you
I
better
think
come.
that's the one that said the
Joanne is really loca. I am the crazy one of the bunch.
Let
You
me
have an
And you know
army
what?
behind you.
We could do a free
Draco,
fall with my ass. Let's go. Let's go. It's not like I'm
Draco,
gonna fuck 20 bitches at one time. What's up?
Sleepy, whoever the fuck you are, bitch, you were over in that fucking other live and you were talking shit. You were blaming things on MJ, and I literally saw you say, nobody over here was doing anything wrong to her. And then I come over here and I see you up in the comments trying to key. So whatever you're trying to do here, I don't know what you're trying to do, but it's for the birds, bitch. Like, I'm not playing with you. I do real life shit too, bitch. If anybody wants to meet up with me, meet the fuck up with me. But this is not the fucking time. You're a goofy fucking goober, bitch. I don't give a fuck about you. You are the shit that my cousin stepped on. Okay? Don't play with me. Stop fucking arguing about something so fucking stupid when bitch you was just playing two sides. Fucking goofball.
They blocked that account, Des.
Fucking goofball. Thank you.
Yeah, it's people like that, you know?
Mama Loca, I just
Yes.
want you to know you have a whole army behind you, and I'm so sorry for what you're going through. It will get better.
We know, well, prayers, a lot of prayers, and working as a team, as a family. You know,
Yes,
you know.
ma'am.
I'm not trying to come up on here, and I wasn't trying to disrespect your life, but some of these comments got me fucked up.
Oh, you're good. You're good. You're
They
you're
really got me fucked
you
up in this.
deserve to protect yourself too, but the fact, and this is always what I have a big problem with, the fact that you would even have to come on here and have to feel like you have to protect yourself because people want to be hateful towards you too tells me everything I need to know, especially about that side. Like it's crazy to me. I'll never be able to make sense of it ever. The fact that the T page is willing to disrespect you or anybody, their viewer, I should say their viewers. When I
Yes,
think
my
of T
mom
page,
just
I think
said
of
our
like the
army is
viewers.
strong. My mom just said our army is strong. Yeah, Mom, they don't know they're playing with a not a full deck over here. You better let these people know. You better let them know, Mama.
Go fish.
Because let me tell you, when my mom says I could release me, she's going to let me go ham.
Let's keep it together for now. If I have to keep it together, you got to keep it together for now. For
Yeah,
now.
the way people keep coming in these fucking comments like they know everything, they don't know shit.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something. TikTok is a facade. Hello. You only see what you want to see.
Yep. Facts on that.
Yeah, you're right, Mom. Yeah, but your oldest one right here is, she ain't all there. I'm just saying. You should know.
But yeah, I'm gonna keep it under wraps. I don't. I hope that they do too. My guess is that because they're a T page, it's not going to be that way, and I feel like it's going to go from one T page to the other one that's kind of like a T page, and it's going to trickle down.
Well, he did tell us that he got to take it down. Him and his team were working on the video. They got it down, but somebody else got the video. So some other spill the tea got the video. So I guess I'm gonna have to keep going, looking for spill the tea.
Yeah. Well, my team will find it. My team will find it. My team will take it down, and if they don't want to take it down, whatever page it's on, I promise I'll take the whole page. So again, it goes back to
Thank you,
integrity.
Tina Marie. Yes, you're right. It should never have been put up there. Thank you. Thank you for everybody who's going to find it because apparently it's going all over the place now.
And I'm gonna one up it. I have awareness videos of Loca that have some receipts on them. I'm gonna delete those. Um, and honestly, any videos I have of people that include their face or anything like that. Um,
And I would let me pin out this one thing. You and Ashley may have had a falling out. We can't speak about that, you know. But what you did today, I respect you for that. And if nobody cannot see what you did today was out of respect, they all need to get boop bop in their heads for real.
yeah.
Because you did not come on this site, you came directly to me and my mom and let us know. My mom said me too. She gives you the respect too. You know, you went to us directly.
Yeah.
You did not go and went on TikTok and made a whole goddamn thing. You also told us that you were going to go tonight. You asked us about it, and we said we will be in here.
Yeah.
You know, I don't want you to feel any type of way. What you did today is utmost respect. And when Ashley gets better, we're going to let her know. One of these days, you and Ashley should have a one-on-one call between you two to handle whatever issues y'all going through. Because at the end of the day, y'all were once good friends.
Yeah.
My mom said that Ashley needs more people like MJ in her life. MJ did not exploit her today, did not go on TikTok and made a mockery out of her. She came directly to me and my mom. She did not go on social media. Yes, MJ has me and my mom's number. She came directly to us. So before anybody starts talking bullshit out there, she came to us And don't cry, MJ, because what you did, not many people will have done. Because you and Ashley had a falling out, some people wouldn't even reached out to us. They would have just let it happen. But there's a difference between having integrity and having a heart. A heart goes a long way, people. A heart. I'm not here to make anybody cry, but this is what you need in life.
Yeah,
Have fallen out with somebody. But at the same time, a heart is what counts. So everybody, take a look at yourselves and take a look at your family members. Remember, a lot of us hide between a smile. We hide behind a laugh. Do you understand? We all do this. Instead of tearing each other down, make your app more be about positivity. What can we do to change ourselves today? What can we do for our fellow female, our fellow friends? What can we do? This is not a tit for tat. It's about growing. If you're going to be on this app, be a positive person on this app. Does it make everybody feel good that we're just bringing up everybody's skeletons? Because let's go. We could talk about everybody's skeletons. I know y'all don't want your skeletons out. Shit, I got skeletons. Shit. MJ, you got skeletons.
Facts.
How does it feel when it gets brought out on the social media app? It does not feel good at all. It's about respect, loyalty, and have some faith, people. That's what this app don't have anymore. Mom, I know you can't remember all your skeletons, but I do.
Damn. Don't
You
put her
know
on
mine
blast
too.
like that.
Shit. Mom, seriously, me and you should just have our own TikTok. Shit. We might be TikTok famous with our shit. The fuck?
Just put
We'll
her
have
on blast
y'all
like
falling
that.
off your seats. We'll have all y'all falling off your seats. But learn how to love on this app. You know, yes, you could sit here, you could talk shit, you know. At the end of the day, does it really make y'all feel good about it?
No.
And the person who blocked, your team blocked that person. Listen, you want to call me a bitch? Go ahead, call me Miss Bitch. Get it right. Get it right. Get it right. Call me Miss Bitch. Thank you. I appreciate that. Because words is not going to hurt me. And I'm going to leave this one note for you guys. People can sit around and talk about you day and night. It's what y'all answer to. They call you names. If you're going to answer to it, that means you'll believe it. Don't answer to it. Because opinions are like assholes. Everybody got one. Fuck them. They're not paying your bills. Are they paying your bills? Are they taking care of your kids? Are they taking care of your household? Are they doing shit for you? Are they giving y'all money? Are they paying anything? Let me know. Seriously. What are they doing for y'all? Nothing.
Not a damn thing.
Start being positive.
Dodge Girl says, and they usually stink. Damn.
Right? I kind of agree with you because for everybody who has an opinion about me, shit, y'all want to pay my bills? I'll give you my bills right now. What's up? You're talking to you blocked me.
Yeah.
Now, this is not MJ. I'm saying it. Y'all some bitch asses to talk shit. Cause you could have came in the goddamn fucking box with me and say the shit to my face. Fuck that. I'm going. Hold on. Where's my camera? I'm right here. Say it to my face because I'm worse than Ashley. What's up? This is what I got for y'all. Fuck you too. Y'all got beef with me? Hit me up with my inbox. I can give you my addy because I ain't scared. Oh, thank you for the love,
Oh,
y'all.
mom's telling you to chill. You better listen.
Mama, they just pissed me off. Are you trying to tell me I better go take something? I think I need to take a gummy because this shit got me fucked up.
Jeez. Hey, I'm not here to judge you.
Oh my God, don't tell Ashley she looks like me because she says it all the time. I don't look like Joanne. You want a gummy, Mommy? Mom, you should have told me. I got a whole bunch. I got a good middle grams. Oh shit, we're on the wrong live. Mom, I'll call you. Oh, my bad, Mom. We're talking about gummies on live, Mom. Look what you got me talking about. Look at that. Now everybody knows I take gummies. What the fuck?
You don't need my ass. Thank you.
Hey, 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 two peas in the pod. Hold up, hold up. She ain't that crazy like me. Let's get that straight, Mama. Don't tell that, Mom. They saying Ashley's my twin. They better not tell her that because she's like, nah. Mom, you're not getting a dog. You have a bunch of cats. No dogs. That's a cat, Mom. That's a cat. That's not a dog. Mom, did you take gummies? You didn't even.
I was gonna say, I think she already took some.
It wasn't me. It wasn't me. I didn't give it to you. Yeah, Mom. It's a cat. Look, a cat. You said it was a dog. Lay off the gummies, Mom.
Yeah,
Lay
she
off
comes
the
down.
gummies. Lay off the gummies, Mom.
She says I'll never tell.
That's bullshit. Just don't say that I gave it to you because it wasn't me. It wasn't me. Oh, what the? Oh, I got a swan. Look at that. I'm a beautiful
Yeah, there you
swan.
go.
Thank you, Jenny. Oh, thank you. That was so sweet. I looked. We got everybody laughing.
Oh yeah.
Oh
Mom said
shit!
Locust
Somebody
cat
better
stole
go
the
feed that
house.
cat. Yeah, Mom. You're gonna have to get a cat. We're gonna have to feed the cat. Fuck. Shit. I just went to the store. I should have got cat food. Fuck.
Do you live further away from her house? Like, are you all kind of a little bit further
We're
of a
in the
distance?
same area. We're about 20 minutes.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah. Great. Now everybody wants fat cats.
Mama,
Listen, I got two cats at my
you
house. You
did.
want them? One has like
My
six
mama's not
paws.
lying.
AK, do you know you're in a box?
Yeah, I have a song for the Goobers.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Goofy Goober!
Yes, sir. Now we're gamers. Look at that. Now we're gamers. See, this is how a live should be. Have fun. Oh
Okay,
my
I'm
God,
going
you
back to my
got
potatoes.
Garfield. Wait a minute. This one says I have a fat orange cat. She got Garfield, y'all. Okay, Bam Bam needs us to send him some lasagnas. Bam
Yeah, I'll
Bam.
take some too. Lasagna sounds good. If I was closer, I'd take the cat. Um, but yeah.
Oh,
I'm,
Taylor, why are you crying? Are you
huh?
crying because of Garfield? Are you crying because of Garfield?
No, I
Garfield
scratched my
wants a
face.
lasagna. Oh my God, his name is Garfield. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I named it. I named him Garfield. Look at it. Mom, you're not getting steak. We're talking about Garfield with lasagna, and you're talking about
No,
steak.
why
The
can't
hell?
she have steak?
Because we're trying to feed Garfield. Garfield eats lasagna.
I feel like I feel like Garfield would eat steak lasagna.
Did you just call me a brat, Mom? Really? A brat? Oh my God, look. MJ's a turkey. Oh my God. We got an orange cat named Sunny D. Oh shit. I don't like Sunny D, but my daughter does. My youngest daughter does. So we'll give you some Sunny D.
Sunny D burns my throat. I can't get down with Sunny D. When I was a kid, I used to drink it, but
Send all the Pepsis my way. Not my mom's, but my way. No? No
Sunny
Pepsi?
D tastes like medicine.
You named your cat Cheeto? Are you serious? Yeah, you need a Cheeto shirt. Yep, there's a kid named Sunny D. No, no, Mom. They're sending Pepsi my way. Look, me and my mom are going to fight over Pepsi, y'all.
Yeah, so yeah, you better get her a steak and a Pepsi. I feel like you deserve lasagna and a Pepsi.
No, I don't want no lasagna. I
Let
want
me get.
steak.
Let me. You know what? Let me get in the kitchen for y'all. I'll hook it up. I'll make the lasagna and the steak.
Okay, we expect it right now. Where is
Yeah,
it?
be here within 25 minutes. The table will be set.
Look. I will send you all the Pepsis. I hate it. What? Wait. Are you a Coke drinker? Gabby, you're a Coke drinker. Uh, Mom, I would like. Ooh, surf and turf. Never mind. I want surf and turf now.
A full seafood boil with extra Pepsi.
Yeah. My mom wants to. Yeah, seafood boil, Mom. Mom, seafood. We're going Coke Zero. Girl, Coke Zero. Let me tell you what Coke could do for you. Coke could clean your tires, y'all. Your silver jewelry could clean that too. Are you sure you really want to drink Coke? Pepsi's better.
Oh, not
No,
me out
no.
there on a Sunday scrubbing my rims with cherry Coke.
Okay, Adore, I want some lobster mac and cheese. Why y'all talking about food, man? Damn. Yeah,
You
we are gonna
started
go
it.
to. Oh, Dr. Pepper is good.
Yeah,
Hey,
Dr. Pepper is the soda
Pepsi
of
does
choice in my
not go
house.
flat too fast. Bam, bam. Don't be talking about my Pepsi.
Lake Lady said it was the gummies. Everybody's got the munchies.
Yeah, I do. Take a gummy.
Oh man.
I drink Dr. Pepper. If I go to a restaurant and they don't have Pepsi, I have to get a Dr. Pepper.
Yeah.
Yeah. Stop saying Pepsi goes flat too fast. That's not true. Maybe Pepsi don't like you. I don't know, Adora. I want some lobster mac and cheese now. Y'all got me hungry. What the fuck?
Yeah, I
Down.
know. Me too. I need to go eat dinner. I need to go to bed. What time is it? 9? Yeah. I need to take my little tail to bed. I
There you
got
go.
work in the
There
morning.
you go. There you go. There you go. See. I never heard. Oh, good bar root beer. Oh, okay. My daughter likes root beer. My youngest.
Yep, I like root beer every once in a while.
Wait a minute. Pepsi makes your teeth squeak. I want you to come in this box, drink a Pepsi. I want to hear your teeth squeak. I want to hear that shit now. I want to hear that. I want to hear that. Let me know. I want to. I want to hear about it. I want to
Not
hear
the
it squeak.
teeth squeaky.
Yeah, I want to hear it squeak. It said that Pepsi makes his teeth squeak. I want to hear. I want Bam Bam. You don't
Diet
have one.
Mountain
Well,
Dew?
Bam Bam, go to the store, get a Pepsi.
Oh, Diet Mountain Dew is. Oh my gosh, I got a Diet Mountain Dew on accident once and I almost shit myself. It was so bad. Whew. Yeah.
Ashley looks and sounds like you. Really, Mom? Really? Really? Mom? I, no, Ashley tries to sound like me. I sound like this all my life. Damn, Mom. Putting me out on a platform? What is wrong with you?
Y'all better
Yeah,
go get your
Mom.
snacks. I feel like you're hangry. You're not yourself when you're hungry.
I don't know, but my mom better make me some steak. Medium rare,
And
please.
she said Newports. Damn.
You know what? I was smoking Newports way before Ashley. Okay? She smokes the hundreds. I smoke normal ones, the shorts. Ooh, Snickers. I want a Snickers. Listen, stop talking. Let's stop talking about food, man. Oh, only for Jazzy? Oh, wow, Mom. You don't want to feed your older daughter? What's wrong with you? I smoke shorts. Ashley smokes hundreds.
You're welcome, Casey. Good night.
I'm not normal? What do you mean I'm not normal, Mom? The hell? Why are you telling people on this app that I'm not normal? What the hell, Mom? Are you coming for me? Where's the positivity?
Yeah, I was gonna
The
say,
fuck?
we were just running a positivity.
She says I'm not normal.
I don't think any of us are.
Shit. She's straight getting roasted for down here. Yeah, I am getting roasted by my mama.
I
And
think
I know
she's
where you live. I
I
know
think
where
she's
you
trying
live
to
too.
dox you right now. I think she's
I
trying
know
to
where
dox
you
you
live
right now.
too. I know where you live too.
All right, I'm gonna hop off here. I'm gonna delete all those videos when I get off of here. Um, if you guys need anything more from me, let me know.
Yep.
Now where are you moving to?
Yeah, where the fuck you moving? Oh yeah, mom. Yeah, I think I should go with you on that one. You know, where are we going? Where are we going? Where are we going? Somewhere nice and hot.
Yeah, south.
Oh no, medium. No, 70-degree weather that I could deal with it all year.
She says away from Joanne. I can't with you too. Jeez.
Wow. Wow. Wow, I just got roasted on here by my own mama.
Yeah, she did. She roasted you good too.
Thank you, Tay. Thank you.
And she drank your Pepsi. She just told
That's
me
why
she
I
drank
brought
all
my
your
own.
Pepsi.
That's
Oh,
why I
and
brought my
she
own Pepsi at home.
yeah, and she just told me that she went to the store right next to you and bought them out of Pepsi too.
What? No, 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 she didn't. No, she didn't. She didn't take my Pepsi. I already got 4 bottles up in the refrigerator right now. Thank you very much. She does what? What do I do? She does what?
I think you're in big trouble. All right, I love y'all. I'm hopping off here. Um, like I said, ladies, if you need anything from me, if I could do anything for y'all, if at any point you still see something on my page that should be taken down, let me know, and I'm more than willing to do that. I appreciate your advice. I'm gonna take it, and think outside the box and think of how something can make somebody feel, and then double think if it's even worth me addressing. Because I think you're right. I think we really don't know sometimes what people are going through until it's too late, and just pulling out that integrity today beyond anything else really made me, even since this morning, just think about certain things differently. So
And what you did today was remarkable, outstanding. You didn't do anything wrong. You know, like I said, in time, maybe you and Ashley could talk, work out your differences, you know. But that's between y'all two. It's not for the app to know.
yeah, no facts.
You know, in order to stop the hate and stop with the talk shitting, don't put it on this app. Just don't do it. You know, because what are you guys going to gain? You're going to gain a lot of hate. You're going to gain a lot of people who's going to talk about you. Just remember, everybody's going to talk about you to the day you die.
Facts.
It's how you perceive everything. Fuck the haters. Fuck anybody. Unless they're paying your fucking bills, don't worry about it.
Yep.
They put food in your mouth, don't worry about it. Like I said, opinions are like assholes. Everybody's going to have
Everybody's
one.
got one.
Well, I'm going to end this live with her. Thank you for those who with your concern for Ashley. Thank you. Keep praying, you know, and respect one another.
Facts. Perfect. All right, y'all. Good night. I love everybody. Thank
Good
you so
night,
much for
everyone.
everything.
Bye bye.